So, thinking of doing a different type of stream. Going to watch some Counter-Strike and just watch it together. I want to do more out of game stuff, and the last Lisbon is on, so I just thought this would be a great time to do it. Just gonna make sure that everything's alright. I have to go onto the actual stream to hear the audio and stuff. But yeah, this is just today's plan, and then I'm thinking of playing some Rainbow Six after this is finished. And then go from there. But this will be the start of the stream, is watching. Go. So that sounds good. I'm just going to.
You talked about yesterday Donk being one of the best esports players in the world. Anybody else that you're going to be fixating on when we do move to that defensive half?
Of course, it's got to be Zontix too, responsible for such a big portion of the map towards
A. Can you still hear me and the game?
A little bit freaky with it towards A main at times. He's going to be trying to be a disruptor, and that's something that feels oftentimes against Zontix's nature. But the way he locks down that site, peels off, and is able to find one here and there. Sometimes even rotating towards mid. He's mobile.
This is going to be a great game. It's going to be a really good game. 100%. Donk is such a good player, but ZywOo is just different.
Trying to steer the ship, trying to be the supportive element. The man on your screen right here. Now, if we go to Mirage, third deciding match.
I want Vitality
who's playing Connector.
I
want
Vitality.
Donk, who's playing Connector for the CT side of Vitality.
But I'd be happy with either way. I'd be happy with Vitality or Spirit to win this.
Both would be, but Apex is at the center of everything.
I feel like in this season we've already asked so many questions, but the one thing that I think can be answered at the end of today, who the best player in the world is. If Donk and Spirit upset Vitality here, I feel like it's almost undoubtable that current form he would lead you to believe Donk's the best. So all in all, this game has so much in terms of implications for these teams, for these individuals, in terms of the stories.
It's going to be a
later on
different game.
Now here's a reason why I think Vitality is going to win this series,
like,
win this game. And
it's down to the small players. It's not the players that you think is going to be like, oh, like your Donks, your ZywOos. I think it's down to your Mezzis and your like your Rops and stuff like that. Still big players, like they're huge, but compared to like your ZywOos, they're not as big.
Super nice. While on the Spirit side of things, if you're Donk and you're not playing well, you're not winning.
It truly is the clash of titans in the arena tonight. It's time for Team Spirit versus Vitality.
This could have been the grand finals.
Lisbon, you sound good tonight. And yesterday you got robbed of a good match, okay? But right now we've got Spirit, who are normally a glass cannon, who are finding consistency, and against them Vitality, who appear to have a Titan's resolve.
Yeah, a resolve that nobody can seem to shake, let alone defeat. You know, this head-to-head, this is what could end up being very special this weekend. This matchup, right? This is a treat when it comes to Counter-Strike. This is what 2025 has to offer. Lisboa, MEO Arena, make some noise!
Holy fuck, it's good to be back.
Shall we?
Oh, there goes my demonetization. Yummy, I do love that. I do want monetization anyway, don't worry. Oh, fucking hell. Shit, I just did it again.
That's how it begins. Not a blip of damage here on Vitality.
Great flash, doesn't matter. He recovers, and you got Zontix there to support Shiro. Oh, yo, clean as can be. The conversation around Spirit, again, I've said it yesterday, I'll say it once more. It's about that Zontix. And we'll see what he can do if they get back to that A site, but hold your breath, because you are witnessing one of the best. It is ZywOo in a 1v4. And this room believes it's possible, but Donk's got other ideas. The two best teams, the two best players. That is what it's all about tonight.
In case you missed it, man, Zontix over on A main, just like yesterday, from this exact pillar, was immovable. Every round, played these angles to perfection. A perfect CT side on Anubis, one of his best in his career. He put that together on stage.
I might
It looks
make
like he
it
might
green
do that again.
because I love
versus
green.
step up
Green
in
is like my
competition. We're talking
fucking
about
favorite
Vitality,
color. There we
who
go.
are 28-3
Oh,
in
yeah.
their last series so far. 15 match win streak if they win this game here versus Spirit.
That's a horrifying record to be going up against if you're Spirit. The thing with Zontix is not only Mohan did he have that phenomenal play over on the A side, he's having
Actually, I
his
need it open
best
because
event.
then I can
That
see
is the piece. That is the
chat.
third
I need a
prong to the
second
Spirit
monitor.
hope. The trident that's meant to just
Well,
dismantle this
I don't
Vitality
really,
hype
but I
train.
do.
If it all comes together, they can do
I'd
it.
have it
That
here
I
so
truly
now I can
believe.
read chat
Zontix 3K in the pistol is a sign of good things to come.
because now I have
course,
to
you
have it
gotta
on my
convert
phone.
it. You got to be able to hold Vitality back round after round. You got to be able to stop their momentum once they
Spirit
get it.
won
Because
round
this is truly
one.
a squad from across the board
So
that can believe in itself and believe
Rock
in one
should-
another. There are no doubts for Vitality so far this year. Zontix singular
Damn.
frag as Flamesy's going to clear him out.
He was allowed to do that because Shiro was here, Chopper right behind him.
Spirit should win
Little utility in
more
front of the commitment.
less
They're gonna go
rounds because
trudging
it's a
forward.
it's a T-sided match.
Zywoo to bring it back. He gets his one, as did Flamesy, but no follow-up from the others. There's the bricks play. Donk's gonna make the difference yet once
There should
more.
be
As the
a
Mezzi Desert
save
Eagle
for
try to get this
Vitality
first
after
buy
this round.
Over the line.
Oh, yeah.
Not gonna happen. Majority stand for Spirit. It is a golden opportunity as far as openings go.
It's possible Mavs play Vitality 10 times in a row, and Vitality maybe slightly edge them out because the sheer level of skill, the team play, and everything. But you look at Spirit on their very best day, they can beat Vitality.
Yes.
We know their ceiling is almost limitless. And yesterday showed if they played Vitality, that they could have maybe got that result then. They're just looking to do it 2 days in a row to get to a Grand Finals, to make up for that Katowice Grand Finals where they got stomped. None of them, I think, believe that that really counted. In their heads, it was an off match. Donk has said this himself. Now it's time to prove it.
That's so cool.
Always easier
He's got
said
like a
than
little
done,
gun on
but, you know,
top of
tell
his
yourself
gun.
what you have
That's
to in
really
order to
decent.
step forth into this opportunity with a true belief.
It's these kind of rounds that are dangerous because it's like Vitality should lose these every day of the week.
Zontix on A site
But
showing us some great stuff lately. Is that Rops
It is
kind of the only
still
player that can maybe
scary.
test him.
True.
1 for 1.
Some of these
And
players,
also, just
their
by the way
deagles are
of which they
so
approach A
good.
main, it will be Rops going in
Like
to try to fight
Zywoo's,
him on some raw
Rops,
duels.
and then Mezzi has a pretty good deagle as well. So like you don't want to be screwing
Take a
around.
specialist like Robs and you put him up against a great version of Zontix, an informed version on this A site right now. And we saw what the absence of Robs did to FaZe. We saw what it's bolstered Vitality with.
I'm gonna say it.
Thing is, you get Zontix with
Turn
Shiro,
it down a
second
little bit.
highest rated player for Spirit, obviously behind Donk.
Yeah, I might play some Rainbow Six Siege after this game. Like
Here Vitality find themselves again.
depending on how long it goes for.
Bit of an opening here, content to just stick that M4
But I'm going
barrel
to
around
be
the corner,
watching
fragment supported,
more
and thus far it's been great peppering
esports
coming out from Team Spirit.
from now
This
from
is
now on.
looking like a bit of a brick wall over on the A side. Yes, it's in the face of
Mostly
but usually Vitality
Rainbow
good
Six,
for
Counter
at least
Strike,
shaking
and
up their
maybe
opponents.
some Rainbow
Apex takes the long
Call of
road
Duty
around from the B site.
because I do
Wanna
love
make
it.
sure you die before time expires.
Oh,
and
they're not even going to let him.
no, that's
They're
not
going to
even
look
a
for his
guarantee,
exit
right?
route.
And if he's not careful, he's going to die. And now after
They're
time,
waiting.
if he dies after time, this is awkward.
That's
That's
Oh,
horrendous.
They actually went to look for where he would go.
damn, that is bad for Apex because it's not going to. If you die after time,
Great for Team Spirit.
you don't get the lost round bonus.
$1,700 in the first gun round.
That was by design, right? The way that they hunted this.
Yeah. And also, it was the SMG that got the kill for Spirit, so they got like £600 for the kill because you get more money for a kill with SMG.
Barely any difference. Oh, there it is.
Help.
The raw duel.
Damn.
Found a gun for Apex. Just a matter of getting it back. Shiro not going to keep that deep angle forward on main, so
Rops is some of these players, their instant headshots are crazy.
I don't think anyone else does that to Zontix right now.
Through the essence of that smoke, Flamesy charges inwards.
Part of the way that they've been able to hold A main and look so good is because of Zontix, but it's also because Chopper keeps eyes on mid throughout the round. Different times he comes back in and out. It's not a place that you can post up and stay, but it's somewhere you can come back to get info. He finds all the right times to do it.
It's so good.
This weakens the map tremendously.
They're going for a
Beautiful mix. Team Spirit players constantly kind of blending up
B
change-ups between middle and A
exec,
site.
like a
Right now
split
it's B
B.
that's
I
the
mean,
intended target. Magix leans back.
good util, very good util from Spirit. Like blocking off the way in, so they couldn't split.
But Magic still just kind of keeping himself pressed in.
Waiting for Flamesy to come through.
He's gonna fall victim to this flank, you'd think.
Oh.
Rounds the corner, and sure enough,
Damn.
connects the head of Magic. So nothing that Team Spirit can do about
It's going to be a
Vitality
save.
back off of this one. If you thought this was gonna be a blowout, here's your reminder: Vitality 5 strong in the post plant.
Chopper is going to go for exit,
here doesn't look like it'll be the free canal exit. Vitality won't waste
but they
time.
can
Fourth
go
round, theirs to the board.
like T
Show you the high-level game coming
entrance,
up. I don't know what does.
and they'll
Vitality
be
used
fine.
every
If
piece
they
of
go
utility,
here,
they get the flank in place. They kept 5 alive
Yeah.
up until this moment. And that was excellent use of the map control. Perfectly punished.
Oh.
Look at this. Even to the end of the round, you never stop working. Some extra damage done.
that is good damage.
Prime example of the nitty-gritty that this
Especially
game is
with they only have like 300 rounds each, so like next round it's going to be scrappy, and so keeping those guns alive is
It all starts with
needed.
props. You saw him on the screen just now. This duel.
Ooh.
No one
Hello.
else does this to him. He's right in front of the flash. Even if it was aiming at him, wouldn't have mattered. Instant first bullet to the head.
Basically. I'm gonna get a drink.
Hive is in the house.
What do I want?
Sorry
Iced
for
tea.
swearing.
I'm gonna have an iced tea.
Life comes
Even
up
though these
fast.
arseholes said that they were gonna stop Peach,
As
and then
will
they didn't.
Vitality.
Haha.
You think it's all going to be methodical.
Fucking
Don't
arseholes.
let your guard down. This one's got a quicker tempo. Famesy just wants to be let off that leash. Flashbang.
That
will
was a good
reveal
flash.
Shiro's position. And an immediate volley of utility to come forward here. Blocking off tempo, which means blocking off Chopper. Which means it's going to boil down to the Zontix Shiro A-site hold.
Oh, this is so annoying with, on this map because it's so restrictive.
Flamesy, he's going to be hurt.
Oh, what?
Turns around the A main play, but Mezzi
Oh, that was ballsy.
player dead. It was an opening kill here for Spirit. They had high hopes for that hold, and then Vitality flood forth regardless of the early deaths. And they come out
Damn.
with 4 players strong.
That's terrifying.
So,
But that
since
camera
they got
smoke
the
was
guns
a
out,
clear CT smoke
Spirit
because there was a gap
have been
that allowed
losing.
Apex to get out a little bit more quickly.
I want to say
Didn't have to wait it
But
out.
they could bring
And
it
if
back.
it was a T-smoke, it was also very aware of Shiro to get the first kill when he was playing up there from heaven. But
So
Mezzi makes the
Shiro
move.
can buy.
Just
Dom
as they're splitting,
could
there's a third
buy
angle, him
for
coming through that
someone.
smoke. That would be a play that on its own wouldn't make
And
much sense.
maybe
Probably wouldn't scare
Mages
Spirit at
could
all from
buy.
this spot.
They could
Because
have
they're on the inside
a
of the smoke, they have
kind
stuff
of
to
good
watch. They cannot be watching that smoke. It's a perfect move
purchase.
from Mr. Mezzi.
I think the timing of all of those plays within that round is just such a prime
They would have at
example of how
least
in this
3
moment, in
rifles,
this hot streak,
maybe 4.
14 match wins. Team Vitality are clearly all on the same page.
This is a checkmate position, right? You spend any time staring at this with your gun out, you're wasting time.
He's like, very good. Yes, yes.
And it doesn't take long to get Hallie on the mic. This is something we saw with Hallie versus Blade yesterday. Constant early pauses to try to get momentum rolling. Spirit obviously 3-0 start. They want to get their hands back on that.
Very good.
Vitality have solutions.
It's going as well as I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be a very close game, and it is being a very close game. I didn't think it was going to be a blowout for either team because they're both so close.
He is an infinite game player. He is in it to play the game. He's not in it to achieve any one goal. He just wants to keep winning for the sake of winning. He's addicted.
So it propelled him to world's #1.
I'm just gonna check something. It's
doing it his way as well. He will be featured inside of this B-bomb site yet again. Doesn't feel to me like Vitality are wasting a lot of time to just get into the posturing moments of their attacks. I mean, everybody's ready to pounce this site already. You'll leave Rops to his own device elsewhere, but you are going to try to unearth Donk from that platform. You force him to use the smoke. Apex comes in with an entry. That's his first.
Does that make it better? Oh, there we go.
That's the thing with Vitality. The floor has been rising.
There we go. Jesus Christ. Vitality are playing just really methodical.
Dude, they're finding new routes that people aren't trying both on A and B. This is like Death Stranding, them building a brand new highway just to ride on it. They found 2 of these smoke pushes off the back of a kill to weaken the defense that's already weak because it's Anubis. Very hard to hold any one angle when you have
if Spirit gets
behind default
5, they'll be happy.
Again,
wait,
watching that and Apex is inside of it, you're probably going to get shot in the side, so not much you can do about it.
The other team would get 7.
For a second, it felt like
so 5-7 would be a good.
Something like that in favor of Spirit.
Oh, they already said it.
Catching Chopper with his head on a silver platter, and that's how Zywoo
that
is
is crazy.
on the jail jump up.
Didn't want to let Apex get too many kills, but that was his no matter what.
Is Donk gonna? Oh, not into a deagle. He's saving his money. Okay. But he didn't have the money to buy a deagle anyway. There would have been £200 more, so he would have had only 1,100.
You know, Donk is Zywoo.
Damn.
Got Shiro to counter out Rops. Flamesy and Zontics at this moment.
Chopper is just getting absolutely destroyed with nades.
Comes down to whether or not Magix can pick it up, because versus Na'Vi, he had that incredibly poor performance on Dust 2, where a P250 clip was all he basically had.
Yeah, he had 5 great kills.
So Magix Chopper versus Apex Flamesy. I think that is where the difference, or excuse me, Apex Mezzy, that is where the difference could boil down to this evening. In this instance of this
I do love that skin on that. Oh, I'm tired.
When we say the ceiling is limitless, we talk about the major
that
final.
skin on
But then you see
Zywoo's
where their floor
it's so clean.
falls out. It definitely can be Magix.
Some of these players, their skins are so good.
Anybody, well, sometimes he can be absent as well.
Like, they've got really good, like, clean skins, but they've got so much money that you expect them to have good skins. Come on. Nice. Oh, too much pressure. Jesus Christ. What the hell? It should be a loss.
Magix and his pistol prowess. Beautiful P250 highlight versus Na'Vi, but doesn't look like he's going to get anything going this time around. Again, just try to rack up a price tag on the exits, perhaps. Vitality. Again, I think this is a great moment where if you're letting them get close to the bomb sites, it's once
they're going a different way.
Look at the conviction that they're throwing behind it. The utility's superb. The trade frags are great.
Yeah.
And you've also got these like multi-frag moments coming from across the board. This is a triple for Flamesy. You had Apex.
Is he gonna go in and try and get a gun?
There's also been a varied strategy to this attack. It is very difficult in my mind.
If I was him, I'd try and go in after the bomb and get a gun.
Them to any one thing right now. They have so many good things.
No, he's just gonna stay there.
They can go off game plan to get creative as well. That's the scariest part, and that's why they have such an amazing winning record. A streak to kick off the year.
He missed. Shiro doesn't normally. There's AWPers that are just not known to miss. And like Shiro, Modesty, Zywoo.
Undefeated on 2 maps.
I'd say Cadia, but he's been missing recently.
And a lot of the conversation then with that one loss, their last loss, since they've just been picking up trophies ever since. They highlighted their shortcomings. They knew what they had to work on, and by God, they got right to work.
He sometimes gives like a really good AWP.
Shiro ahead of the doorway will be flustered back by the utility in the presence of Flamesy. Again, it's just
I love that
posturing.
different AWPers have like different styles.
Positioning, damn
So
well
like,
worth the struggle here.
Brokey is
The
a different
investment in
AWPer to
utility,
Shiro, different
not
AWPer to
negligible.
Modesty,
This is
different
a good
AWPer to.
setup here for
It's
Spirit.
the
They
same gun, but they
maintained it.
use
They're
it
not scared off of
differently.
this. The entire time Chopper could have left, but he had Shiro behind him.
Like,
A-side's not getting prodded again. Again, they know they can
Brokey
leave
is
Zontic
more of
alone
like a
very often.
support AWP than like Modesty's more like an entry frag
Chopper
AWP.
can't get
Oh,
back though. That's
damn.
yeah, he could have sat in that corner
That
unnoticed,
was
but
really good.
he just steps back into the crosshair of Zywoo, and the patience
Very good,
pays
yeah,
off.
very good
Zywoo knew he was gonna
patience
do that
for
the entire
Zywoo.
time.
He was
Starting
just
to feel
like, I'm
this
just
is
gonna wait
creative
here.
Squeeze, so
Oh.
we'll see Magic's try to work forward here.
They're
Meanwhile, another smoke
trying
goes
not
down
to.
in front of Long.
Oh.
Apex playing with his grenades. There's
Oh.
good cover here from Donk,
They
but
heard
they
that
both
jump?
burn.
No.
And it could
Did
be
they not
Apex
hear
to
that?
try to reclaim this. Down to 30 seconds. 3 players strong from Long.
Jesus.
Good.
Come on.
T's able to exit. Here's the off of Shiro. It's a 2v3 for Knight. Zywoo
I think
connects with
Zywoo
Temple.
just did the
And
same
that
shot he did
follow-up
earlier.
Zontic at half health against 2. We've been talking about his stellar A defense. No.
Ho, ho, ho.
Crazy. Fired at the
Damn.
fingertips. Hot off the press and no signs of slowing down.
Nuts, man. It was actually excellent to go and check out what was going on here in E-Box. They found that first kill. Apex even got caught jumping. This is a 5v4 for Vitality to kick this off, but Spirit nearly
Are they
brought it
gonna?
back.
Oh, they're not gonna show the AWP kill.
These guys are fearsome. Economic tatters.
This is
for
how
Spirit
I
once
thought
again.
it was gonna go this half. Was
Now it's Donk's
Vitality were
rifle.
gonna
That's
take
lonely.
over because it is so T-sided a lot of the time.
See ya, Chopper.
The Chopper has just been
85% of
eating
Chopper.
nades all game.
If that's not a gut-wrenching feeling, suddenly you feel figured out. He has to just limp back into that bomb site.
He's lucky the one bounce is a little weird.
15 HP. You can't take a lot of gunfights with 15 HP. You have to be
Vitality just keep marching
really,
forward in
really
5
worried
rounds
about that.
straight.
That
And
is
a
so
few
that's so
rifles, or
crazy.
Weapons rather for the play. Single M4 on Donk, MP9's mixed otherwise.
Vitality are always respecting the map when they have a full buy. Every round's going A first, mid, and then B.
Ooh, ouch. Magix gets burned down to 20. Now, all that is here for the B site are these 2 players that were tagged up by all the nades. Easy
Damn.
pickings for Flamesy. This guy's just got Killer Instinct online tonight. Off to a 9-6 start.
I know this is a mixed buy, but this
What
looks
the
impossible.
Apex,
Did he not see that?
distracted by that player jumping up by the shelf, turns away from the most lethal piece of Spirit here in round 9. With that second rifle now in their hands, they get a little closer, but they know that the time's against them.
No,
They don't
they're
have
gonna
the kit.
save.
Honestly, with how much has been bottomed out economically, you walk away
So
with these 2 guns. Team Spirit
Vitality
need to
at
concede
least
6 rounds
have
straight.
a
They at least missed
spit half.
some utility. I guess they missed that nade slightly. It's the worst thing they've done all game.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna pick them apart for.
They only did 30 damage with that one grenade once.
Oh, Vitality washed.
Every molly is pushing someone out of
Boom.
position. The op is getting shots through smoke.
fell out.
We haven't even started talking about Zywoo. He's having his best year start ever.
It is Flamesy taking over.
Oh,
You know, there was once upon a
like
time, Flamesy,
Vi-
every time he stepped
Vitality.
forward onto Anubis, I knew he was gonna have
they only changed
a star-like
Spinks
performance. Going back to
for
OG even. They felt like
Drops,
whoa.
but they look so energized with this new lineup. It looks so good. Like, it looks like
He's reminding
everything's
us of
just
his
clicking.
capabilities.
They could win the major. I'd say
A lot
Vitality,
of timeouts gone. I can't blame
Spirit,
This is a spot where like they've needed an idea. They've needed to figure out what was going to happen next.
trying to think of
Apex
other
and
teams.
Vitality, but
There's not a lot of, like, FaZe are going through a rough period. G2, G2 is my favourite team, but I just don't believe in G2 right now. Like, I do, but I don't.
sheer impact.
There's just some bits where I'm just like, oh, they could have played that better.
The kills they've gotten have all led
Um,
to better positions in each round and have mostly simply converted.
Dude, the fact is Boost is already in position, and Chopper,
Yeah.
get into that corner. Remember when he crossed back without the smoke cover and died? Well, Zywoo was ahead of that smoke. He was boosted before the smoke popped.
That was...
Getting read like a book here.
Look at
the
this.
remaining few gun rounds that have come forth from Spirit. It is Zywoo to win the duel.
Through the fire.
And so man advantage established, vitality trickled down into that
Apex. Crazy cool kill.
of the defense. Donk hot on the heels of the wrap back round long.
Bloody
and met
hell.
by Flames needs to wait. Man advantage for
They had
Vitality,
someone
the
holding
bomb
it. That was
ticker
the thing.
already going. Utility to try to announce the retake. Magic's also still working with the full belt.
Oh,
There is
God.
a world where suddenly they pressure this post plant, but we'll see if Donk is able to pull on any kind of thread.
Yeah,
Magic's
Donk needs to
leading first.
pop
He's
up
got
his
Messi right
chest.
here on a silver platter, looks away. That distraction
Oh,
offered by Donk
nice.
creates the moment for Apex. Headshot's his.
Oh my God! That was such a sick kill!
Who is this?
Oh, fucking hell!
Flashback to his past.
Bloody...
It's official.
No,
Anyone on
what
this team can call
are you doing, Apex? You French maniac. I thought that was it. I thought Spirit won another round. That was sick. That is sick. It is a little loud.
better moments in these last few rounds.
Damn, son.
Valley Arthur fisted standing behind him.
Damn. That is crazy
Still
good
comes through.
kill.
Spirit nearly put that together.
They can still get the 7-5 that I said they could get, but they need to start winning. Fucking hell!
What is happening, bro?
What? Since the guns have came out,
Same game?
Spirit have not really won.
Did he just do that to Shiro?
Yes.
Shiro is not even holding wide. He was holding for that peak.
Bro, Flames is wall banging as Chopper just tries to get
Bloody
an
hell.
inch closer to this bomb site that's already lost.
There's no point of saving because... Oh?
You can drop Zywoo.
I don't know if they know the future or they're just creating it every situation.
Bloody hell.
Real.
But they know they're the ones
They
holding the
are...
pen, writing the story at the
They are
moment.
just playing like a monster.
This isn't main character syndrome. This is main character.
Oh. That is so good.
Wild scenes in Lisbon. As what's supposed to be the two best
Let's see
teams
this.
on horns, and it could be
Fucking hell.
lopsided.
That was just a passing thought to clear that.
Dude, like a bug on the windshield.
Oh.
That's a great crosshair placement. And it's
Since the guns have came out, Spirit has not won a game.
They'll go ahead and convert.
I do want this to go to Mirage because I do love the Mirage.
Spirit's hopes is they will switch sides after this round. The question is, are they non-existent? Anubis, the Spirit map pick, flabbergasted at the perfection that this T
Dang.
side has.
Oh.
Donk
Damn.
and Apex is able to strike the first one down. No
Yeah, this is crazy.
defense. No hope here for Spirit.
This is the last round, so they can't even be like, oh, let's save. No, you have to go in.
A desperate one for the CTs as they will have to
And they
step forward into
Vitality still have like
some sort of a
so
reset.
many
You've got
flashbangs.
a flash for Zontix. You've got an incendiary. The tools are there, but the pressure remains high.
Oh,
Apex oversteps. Could be the first thread of an unraveling here in what feels like
they don't have
pretty rapid
smokes.
fire on site. Messi ready to swing when needed, and they will fall back. They will let Spirit think they have a chance. That was what it was all about tonight. Let them walk forward on that stage with high hopes to crush them. This is not a gap. This is a gorge.
That is a good way to put it. Gonna turn off a little bit. There we go.
The first thing I want you to know is me and Zayu are really bad at anything related to holding a pen. Gonna do our best. The first thing, Matu, I think it will be easy for you.
C4.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, you're such a.
Damn, that was quick. Let's see if I can do it.
What the fuck? Karambit.
Yes, thank you.
Ah.
Let's go. Okay. Question mark?
Oh, Molotov.
I mean, there's only 3 days. Molotov.
Yeah. Perfect. I'm thinking about mine. Wait.
Yeah, but let it fade.
What the fuck? Kit? I don't know.
Me neither, I don't know.
Window? I don't know.
Oh, flashbang.
Flash? I just like a flash. Yeah.
Thank you.
Smoke. That's cheating. That is cheating. It doesn't say smoke on it, so that's just cheating.
Glock.
Yes, actually, yes. It was a Glock. What the?
Oh, USPS.
No? It's a really long pistol then. USP?
No?
No?
Yeah, it's a
Deagle.
really simple pistol. Like, it's really easy. You click on it.
Yeah, thank you.
One of the best pistols ever.
Deagle? That's a Deagle?
Yes, that's a Deagle.
Yeah, we are really bad at
I love the sound of Deagle. Boom, boom, boom.
I'm so bad at drawing.
Inferno A site? No.
It's like a big side.
No.
Yeah, I get it. Inferno, yes.
Wait.
Oh, A.
Short.
So, Matthew, when you enter the site, you have a box to your left. Yeah, okay, I get it.
See, you get it?
Okay, I get it now. Yeah.
Here. Entrance.
Okay.
Then B.
Why are you drawing this way? Like,
Boxes really far, because I cannot go here. You have
Oh,
a
nuke.
huge box. Here, people hide behind it. Here is the bomb site.
Oh, it's CT on nuke.
And the box on top of the box. A window. Mate, which B side has a window? Think.
oh, I know a lot of bomb sites with the window. Mirage?
No, B side.
Yes! There's a lot of window Mirage.
Okay. There is a fucking door here that you can enter.
Those two?
Yes, B side, that's two.
Ah. Shit. I would never have got that. I was so far away.
Short.
Come inside!
Oh.
Nice, boys! Fuck! Newbie.
A flick of the wrist and a wave to the
Zoe is becoming like the hype person for Vitality, and I love it. Like he was the third best player last. Oh shit.
Those entries, man.
Yeah.
A T-side from Vitality.
It really started off so well for Spirit to at least get a first or second right. That's what it felt like they were gearing up for. Now
It's going to be an A split. No, B split. Nice.
Only the one. Mezzi right with him. Apex and Mezzi hold the line. Mezzi looking for a triple, denied it by Chopper. It's 2 kills in, 2 kills to go, and both remaining members double up.
Is he gonna go B? A, I mean, I can't do this. My brain is just not working.
I feel like Chopper, it's going to be hard for him to get out of here safely, but he's
Oh.
found the way.
Are they going?
But with them playing
I
in the
think
middle
the
of the
double
map,
back, that would be crazy.
I think Chopper's got to hope that there was some long flank that he's avoided, but that would be a little bit unnecessary on a round like this.
Every option still open to him, so take your sweet time, my friend. Cautious of the chase.
So you could play 2 to one site and then lose a lot of time if it's the wrong one. You could play middle and then you're not in either site, but at least you're playing together. And here they're still kind of going off of reads and actually worried about a flank all the way through spawn. So Chopper has the best situation to get this bomb down clean.
uncontested. There's no denying this plan.
Hey, if this was Shiro, we'd be hyping this up a lot. Chopper has the space to make this happen.
All right.
Oh,
then,
he's
Let's believe
playing
him.
different.
You'll have a chance to reposition first. They're not wasting a moment here. Look at the confidence, vitality come into this retake with. They stomp their way.
He's planted on the other side.
Down past camera and beyond him. He gets the first onto Flamesy. Now it's just Rops. It's Rops' second kill. Or Chopper clutch. And he waits it out. Wraps up.
Oh, you do not peek, Rops.
Single bullet out of Robin. And that is vitality to double digits with a pistol in their back pocket. That is all Spirit had to work with in the first half. A pistol win and 3 rounds off of the conversion. The second half will not feature even the pistol.
Don't look at Rob.
That was a really good peek from Rops. He knew where he was going to peek from.
In that sitting on bomb site, doesn't tap the bomb again.
Yeah.
He just went so silent. At that point, could have been climbing up, could have been behind Chopper.
The one thing was, with where the bomb was planted,
Messi can use that. I can't remember. I think it's just called the USP. I'm pretty sure. But Messi uses that gun really well, and he just frags with it, just casually.
to get the first kill. Tough situation to distill. Robs figures it out.
Luckily for Spirit, we've got that Chopper bomb plant. That's why this one's got more bells and whistles. We'll see if Spirit can just suddenly pounce into sight here. Ooh, Donk shaved down to 80 HP as the utility comes in.
As he got that info very safely. Won't be the Tech 9 storm they're looking for.
Can always redirect it.
This is good.
Clock didn't lose much on that one. Wasn't even a heavy utility.
Oh no, lots of utility.
Lean back, reset, come at this again. Now, scout shot rings out. Should be a slightly
I think this is over. If Vitality loses this, I'm going to be very surprised. They shouldn't.
And then wrapping back around to that bridge. Now we've got pressure on
lose it. It should be an easy win for Vitality from now.
This is a position that can get
especially if they win this, because that'll be 11-3. That should be round over. Yeah.
Zontic's not able to do anything about it. Donk's AK, the only one to rattle a player from Vitality.
Donk really should have got that clean.
Magix is able to get down into
because now it's very difficult. They're even flashing. Oh.
Being able to hold both back.
That was an
bloody hell.
Man. He knows that someone's holding him from the site. Magic's on an off angle. Gets first bulleted. 11 rounds for Vitality. No sweat.
I think they can still buy, so it won't be. It might be a fucking hell. That was quick.
At that moment, they had met them on B, they had met them in mid, and then decided to go for the long flank just to seal it up. Even if it's
I just realised Spirit doesn't have a star on their jersey. So the star on Vitalities is for a major. A lot of teams, they have that, so like they can show how many majors or stuff like that. So like the G2 Rainbow Six jersey has 2 stars for 2 World Championships. Spirit, Vitality has it for one major was Paris. That was a really good major. It was the last Counter-Strike Cs2 major.
A real testament to the talent across the board of Vitality. Here is his chance to shine alongside ZywOo.
It was a half buy, so they're playing for overtime.
Spirit are gasping
or they're just
anything in these moments. Magix will be delivered a gift. Apex steps forth. And that could be an upgrade offered over.
Donk is only on 10 kills. I've just realised that's not like for anyone else. It's like, oh, they're on 10 kills. It's fine, but for a player at Donk's level, it's just like that's weird. Oh, okay.
30 seconds, but they're still
a little bit undisciplined from Vitality, just peeking
Chopper has not gone through yet. They're still afraid of Rops here holding an angle. Low HP though.
Quarter health for 2 to take.
Oh.
It's all about the timing, and now that Mezzi's here, he's going to be bolstered by it. Magix gets dinked. Chopper denies Rops anything else.
That clock dry.
It's another chance for Chopper to put a clutch on the board. Wasn't able to do it in the pistol. Came damn close.
Oh!
He's not even going to let him make a move.
Bloody hell.
Vitality on the board.
It's more money. That's the only good thing.
So high, like individual moves. There's no macro.
Maybe that Shiro could get an orb.
Being made consistently throughout.
That's the only good thing about that.
Difficulty, all 5 players, one at a time. If Flamesy finding this opportunity, you know, you can only peek the right side of default when you have main control. Main wasn't smoked, but because Spirit had shown them some
I'm gonna try and watch the finals tomorrow.
Player pushing mid. He thought that was
but it might not be live. It might have to be that I watch after the game is finished or stuff like that. Because I'm working tomorrow. But I might be home in time to watch it. And then next week, I won't be live the Friday.
No, actually, that's not a good idea.
No, the Saturday. Actually, all the Friday, because I'm going away to London. I might be going out. And then Saturday's my birthday. Actually, I might do. I don't know. I'll see how next week goes.
Very bare bones util here for Spirit in the 16th. Oh, that's what you need to see out of Spirit.
That's what you need.
Donk trying to tap into that super stardom with Chopper. Ooh, this one's looking better.
Nice.
That is good.
Damn near flawless.
There we go.
Barrel to the back of Rops. The first sign of life from Spirit.
They just need to make confidence. If they get a little bit of confidence going into Nuke, make it so this game is like close.
Early by the number of rounds, but they're gonna have to hear that match point sound every time they start. And it's great from Donk, and we can get stuff like that out of it.
So if they can get like
how many of those do they have?
8, 9 rounds going into that Nuke game, they're like, oh, we were close. We could have won it if this happened. And it makes you more motivated because you're like, oh, it was close. We could have won it. Rops.
Gives that monitor a little love tap.
Oh yeah.
Ouch.
They forced ball. Damn, they forced. I didn't even notice that. I need to like actually wake the fuck up. But they forced was interesting. I wouldn't say it was a good idea because they've got, well, it makes sense, but also not. They've got so many rounds in between.
Wait, the bomb is here by itself.
Curious, it's got the cover. He's gonna dive it. Oh, it's not planted.
Oh my god, if
it's not planted. Flamesy into the 1v4. First kill comes free. Donk denies him. Nay, nay. Not like that. God forbid, not like that. 7 to go to overtime.
It's all about mental at this point. And in a sense, pressure's off here for Spirit. You know, they might even be writing themselves off. He actually
That took 4 bullets. Now it's the same, so it's going to be at least 6. 6-12.
Worse pistols than before.
I'd say if it goes to like 9, if they get to 9, it's like then we start worrying that Spirit comes back. Well, I don't mind either way. I'd love Spirit to bring it back, but Vitality still win it. Because then going into Nuke, Spirit has that confidence. Oh,
That'll leave a man
oh, great
miserable.
nade.
Spirit also sizing up both sides of the map. Again, no steps can be skipped. In this bleak of a situation, USP
Nice.
headshot for Chopper to deal with.
Oh,
cleans up on that
Apex.
one. And Magix just wants out. Shiro here to deny any chase, but the bomb has actually came in off those kills. Look at the CT scrambling the wrong way. Uh-oh. Apex doubles back. Suddenly there's more than what he left. Plenty of presence here inside of the B side out of Spirit, and that will indeed net them their 6th, only halfway to Vitality as well.
Rox is only on 4 kills. That's weird.
I don't know if that's it.
But if you're having like Flames and Zywoo, your entry players getting like all the kills, you can't get kills yourself anyway.
So far.
You know, that and 5-7 with.
Yeah. So Spirit will have to show us now why.
Like if you're the like the lurker kind of role, and all the kills you get straight away, you can't get any kills.
Unbelievable as it feels in the moment, it does have the makings of a magical comeback, because that would be both CT sides with a pistol and 3-0 start. That's what's needed here. Spirit have to replicate Vitality's offensive success. And the talk of the town is that Vitality seem untouchable. Spirit looking like they were informed to do it. And if you're gonna walk the walk, you gotta talk the talk. You gotta be the next closest thing to Vitality. All the other teams, barring Maus, put Spirit up on this special pedestal to take a swing at the world's #1 tonight. So far, a swing and a miss.
Vitality did great on pick plays in that first half, where they had Zywoo waiting mid-rounds, the boost on middle. Some of those openings were just those raw flamesy duels towards A main.
Zywoo doesn't have an AWP, so that's going to be an interesting thing to keep an eye on.
For Spirit.
Is he going to get the AWP this half? Chopper. Oh,
Chopper gets close but makes sound on the approach.
Spotted.
nice.
What they needed.
Spotted from
He was
two angles,
watching it.
essentially.
One misstep, one missed shot. A missed chance to keep it
Oh,
rolling. And this one comes crumbling down around you. Donk will
Yeah,
not
this should
go
be it.
It's damage on Magix to deal with.
Oh,
Handle
nice.
Apex. Zywoo steps forth.
That's it.
That's it. So I did need the AWP.
For the road, a flawless Anubis, and Vitality makes sure that Spirit feel the sting going into this next map. Easy run to the grand finals, it seems.
Sting.
Vitality arrive with Venom, and they are truly looking vicious. They go supersonic on Spirit's map pick, no less, with a monstrous T-side, and Flamesy truly dying in this
whilst we wait for
That
Matt
was a
to...
gigantic showing coming out of
What do we
Vitality.
do?
Again, Spirit
What do we
picking
do?
it back into Vitality. You must think to yourself, they have a clear game plan, they have a clear idea what they wanted to do. They win the pistol, they go up 3-0, and then Vitality just completely take over the game. One of the most clinical, one of the most well-polished T-sides I've seen any team play at this level on Anubis.
Just so many great aspects to the Vitality game here, and I feel like for Spirit, if you're gonna pick Anubis, you gotta realize that yes, that CT side is difficult, but you would have thought that there would have found some method to control the madness that is Vitality. There were no answers there. There was that 3-0 start, and then really it was just Vitality in the driver's seat the entire way.
Just looking at the scoreboard, right, you wouldn't be able to tell who actually won the game in a sense. I know Vitality obviously dominating from start to finish, but the kill distribution right here, there were so many times where Spirit were forcing into saving, where they were forcing out of the bomb side, where Shiro weren't even participating in the rounds. It was just one clinical side take after another. I want to give an awful lot of credit to Apex for the calling, the pacing, the system. They went A, they went B, they went A, they went A again, they went B. They were all over the map throughout the entirety of that first half.
It was just an absolute clinic put on by the side of...
I'm gonna mute it for a second. I want to see how long until next map, and then I might play some Siege or something. depending on how long it is between maps. That's the only annoying thing. Tell me how long? How long do I have to wait? Uh, 15 minutes. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. I might do like a warm-up game of the quick against bots, just to warm up my aim and get ready. Let's library. X-Defiance. That had all the potential of being a great game. I'm back. I'm back. I'm gone. I'm here. Haha. Lol. That's. Oh, what? I'm thinking of doing like a let's play of a first person game. I might do a poll. There's like a couple that I'm thinking. So there's Borderlands, Fallout, or there was another one I was thinking of. What? I got a message? I don't know. Yeah, Flames is so good. I love that Vitality picked up Flames. What's the next Counter-Strike tournament? Let me see. So after this, April 6th, there's a tournament. I really want to like Falcons, but I just... They just don't look great for some reason. I don't know what it is. Same with GT, they just... nothing's out about it. Complexity. I like that Complexity's gone to their old logo. And then it's Melbourne. And then the majors there. I do hate that there's no RMR now. I do hate that. Because I did like RMRs. And then the Rainbow Six one isn't starting for like another like week. Or 5 weeks for it reloaded. I also like Valorant. The G2 Valorant team. I don't think are they playing today? Oh, they're playing later on. I might watch that. I don't know. I'll see how today goes. Oh, got like 10 minutes. What the fuck just happened? Now what that was all about, okay? By the time I've actually started this, it would be the game. Nuke is good for both teams. I'm gonna just talk about it whilst I'm waiting for the game to load. So the outside player for the Vitality is Apex. I know that, but I'm pretty sure the outside player for Spirit is Donk. So that's going to be a very interesting head-to-head. Is how different Yard is for both teams. Like, one team has their in-game leader, the other team has their star player. What most teams have their star player. Like, Nico plays outside. Liege now plays outside for Falcons. But Apex have their in-game leader outside. Well, it's different. Really different. There we go. I'm just gonna do this one. Just do like one. Because by the time I've done this, it'll be game time. I don't know how like everyone else plays, but I like to have like my keyboard. I'm gonna show you like at an angle. So I play like that, and it's like boom, 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 boom. And then I've got my mouse here, with my Borderlands 2 mousepad that I got. I got it actually cheap. I can't remember where I got it from. I think it was like a charity shop and stuff like that. I just saw it and I was like, oh, Borderlands. I love it.
Found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse.
Smoke his rafters. It's a little bit too high up. Let's go. On. Oh, I forgot how much recoil this gun has. I'm still kind of controlling it, but not as well as I thought I did. Guns have definitely got harder to use in Rainbow Six. They used to be like a lot easier. Or I'm just getting older. Come on, pick me. was. I always like to get a cool, like, last kill. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, no.
Op 4 eliminated.
It was getting awkward. It was getting awkward. Oh. I don't mind them making the guns harder to use because it does somewhat increase the skill ceiling because you have to get like good at the guns, but then also it just adds that extra thing of makes it harder for like new players to get involved because then it's like learning all the operators and then learning the operators, learning the gunplay,
Drone has found a bomb.
learning the maps, learning this, that, and the other. So it might deter people, but there are some guns that are easier than others. Like, I would say easy guns on defense that are just really good. The MP5 on Doc, Rook, and Malusi. And then
10 seconds before insertion.
the gun on
Insertion in 5 seconds.
Oryx and Legion is good. I can't remember what it's called.
Make your way to its location and defuse.
Another one. Bandit's MP5 is a very good, just solid gun. I know I'm using frag grenades, I should use smokes. Come on. Stop picking me and pick me. Stop picking me and pick me. Aha. Let's see how far away. Oh, 3 minutes. So by the time I finish this round, the game will be on. That's good timing. And then it'll be warm for like after. If it does finish in 2 maps. Not saying it's going to. It might go longer.
Plan accordingly.
You never know. Spirit could win map 2. Oh, you idiot. I need to think of more video ideas of different videos to make. I've got some ideas, but I just need to think of more.
Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb.
On it.
You have been spotted by hostiles. Fall back.
Is he dead? Hold it. What? I knife first. That's bullshit. I knife first. What the fuck? I knifed first. That is some bullshit. I'm so annoyed about that. I'm pretty sure I knifed first. Boss shoes coming out, even though I'm not good with it. I've got like a minute until game starts. 45 seconds. I don't want to leave. Get out of here. Let me see. Is it starting now?
Him of MVP.
Well, one more map separates Vitality potentially from making it to the grand finals and Spirit from elimination. It's going down on Nuke.
We just...
I'm locked the fuck in. Oh, okay. Let's watch the game. Let's watch the game. Don't even think about that. Don't think about that. Let's go.
Flames he got led to a round.
I knew I was so good at that.
Apex 1v2 led to a round. It was only Impact.
Just round-winning plays across the board for Vitality.
There was no fat, no
Let's
cartilage,
go.
no bone, nothing. Just meat.
Give me the marrow.
Little marrow.
They're ready.
It was like Yoel Romero. Just meat.
Hanging around in the backside. It's got Sheer to help him out. We didn't get to see that Beretta kill. Sounded good. One bullet out of the Berettas. And it
Nice.
finds Apex's head.
They're all downstairs, so they know it's going to be a downstairs hit. They could still go heaven.
Now all of a sudden you're in the cage with the beast. Zywoo tries to get a little more pressure going. Zontix hasn't moved a muscle this entire time. No surprise that he catches them off, but he doesn't capitalize until the gun is now empty. Oh, and Zywoo's gonna clear him out. Beretta's back for Magic's 2 versus 2. He's able to even it, and then out of the corner, here comes Robs.
They're everywhere.
And Magic's ascent spiraling back into sight on his own. If he can deny the plant long enough, maybe.
Got by.
They're gonna get that cover though. Zywoo's hands busy. Magic's tries to charge him down, and Robs is gonna cover.
Damn.
Oh, they rip it out of Spirit's hands.
They were in the right place.
Not the easiest shot. Crouched, planting the bomb. Yes, he had the perfect position, needed to get the kill. But I will say, not the easiest shot to get the headshot. And then if it's going to be body shots, that's obviously going to take a little longer with USP. Sure. But then Robs in the 2v2 watching the flank as well.
Yeah, just sat there. You know, things are spiraling out of control all across that bomb site. And Robs,
You're still watching flanks at the perfect time.
Damn. He's
Zywoo content with that one.
The way they play that 2v1 post fight as well, both getting in the same line of sight behind the bomb. Able for the double P is pretty much impossible for Magic to pull that off.
yeah. Don't play yard.
Once he let it go. Let him cross. Robs won that last map with 30 ADR. just not needed, man. Just not needed. Even had some impact in there. Just too many good teammates.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you know, Donk not on top of everybody all the time. Still played all right, but not enough.
Oh.
Flimsy just jumping around haphazardly, meets the MP9 of Shiro and Magix. Here comes Apex to clean up site, will do so with ease.
That's
and
how
the
you
cover
scale.
up into heaven bodes well for Vitality, but they turn their backs. MP9 up next. Oh, he
Oh,
Zontics with the double.
that's really. It looks not that bad, but it is very difficult with
The
that gun
SMG
at that
show
range.
right here, man. That was great to see from Apex running and shooting. One of the advantages of the MAC-10, you're incentivized to keep it going, and scaling at that pace helps them get a second player reloading. But just the same from Zontics, quick up into heaven, medium to long range on that MP9.
I didn't know Zontics plays ramp. I thought it was Magisk, but Magisk plays
Vitality hit
Huh.
a hiccup early. And the rumblings of a Vitality chant out there in the crowd for the first time. Oh, Zaiwu heard your calls.
Not ready for this.
Chopper's got a great chance to blindside him, keeps that one clean. Good. Don't give him a chance to turn on you. Apex with the deagle, but Shiro leans back on this comfortable angle using the A4. All 30 bullets down. Now Rops is able to seize the chance, jumps on him, grabs the gun, and leaves Apex to go down to the B side alone, but that reload would have been heard. Magic's auto shotty. Enough.
Oh.
Second Desert Eagle kill comes out from Apex.
One clutch from him over on Anubis. Looking for a second 1v2.
Chopper is bouncing on him coming
We've got the
up
split the
to
difference play
A.
here for Chopper. Staying by the vent, close to it.
Apex takes his first sight line into the site.
Is he gonna?
Nothing home for the time being.
It's interesting because they both have so much utility.
Sure.
Just going to be less useful for Apex to get out. We'll see where he puts the smoke down, though.
He
First and
knows.
foremost, bomb. No hesitation, no fake. Onto the ankle. And
Oh,
keep it simple.
He just played it for the fight.
Clutch to clutch.
No util out, man.
that was a good call from both of them.
And I call that to split the difference because when you're there by the vent, you stop the squeaky option, you can get involved in the A play, you can drop vents if it's lower. It's just the best place to be if you don't have a commitment, you don't know where they're going to go. And by that same token, that's why Apex Hard clears it. And I think with his plant, he allowed himself to be able to get to opposite vent, which is another catch-all position.
Right.
He can hold for the squeaky walkout if it's really slow. He can hold the cross.
Sorry.
He can hold anybody coming in mini at the same time.
And it's wild to see all of Vitality from top to bottom in the flow. Rob's off to a better start this time. You know, we've
I
seen
need
a
to
few
start
clutch
talking.
attempts from
Go on.
both the in-game leaders. Thing is, Apex wins his, Chopper hasn't. Oh, that's
Zontics. Jesus
CT Spot,
Christ.
the only M4 out here on the field. We're gonna go back and forth, it seems.
Let's go.
5v3 recovery.
Nice. Zontics. That was really good play.
Close here. Hell of a moment for Zontics to step it up with the triple kill. Magic's with a sitter on Mezzi.
Sorry.
As he strikes him down
Oh,
off the top.
I think he saw him. Yeah, he saw him. He saw him.
Closer to this A site.
He's like, last one's up. Last one's up.
Magix goes right back to where it worked. And that's confirmation. Force buy to force buy.
He's going to
Nuke
save.
goes back and forth.
You love to be able. You see, seeing Spirit do that is excellent. Obviously, a lot of this just has to do with Zontics. I don't know how he got vision on the first two.
They're
kills.
going
Crossbows
to
came up the same time
maybe
as they were
collect
turning
the
a corner on
guns
mini.
after. So when
didn't
it's like
see that
20
it was
seconds,
smoke
they're going to
shots
collect
specifically in the
guns
kill
because
feed.
they'll be like, he's
Over
saving him.
towards CT, just sees him jumping through.
Okay.
He's far enough out.
Damn.
Cover.
This third one is crazy good. That's just intuition.
The third one, intuition.
I just fucking said that, you little shit. I literally just said that.
All risk for Rops right here, but they're in no position to chase.
Is May just gonna Donk going to get guns? There must be other
Aggressive,
guns.
but we could have the makings of a tight second map. No runaway train of vitality out of the gate.
If we're lucky,
Ooh.
that'd be nice to see.
Especially as
So far, the
he
Eternal
plays
Fire
yard,
Matters
so
are the closest
he
game
needs a good
this
gun.
arena's seen in the third iteration of Blast in Lisbon. Scout for Zy2, pistols across. And that saved Galil out of Robs. Nature of the first 4 rounds, though, better stay on your toes.
It has been more competitive start than it was Anubis. But this is more of a 50-50 map than Anubis.
Yeah, before they even try to blow it up. I mean, there's
Oh.
no one watching this at all, man.
Oh, hello. Apex is just taking space. He saw someone. He sees someone.
I mean, his deagle's being clean.
That is so good.
Great moment here for Apex to seize the opportunity. Jumps onto the AK-47. Backline compromised. Almost able to double down. Now, all that damage could still be
That is really good,
well
though.
worth it. We'll see how this one unfolds. Zy2 still scouring outer, waiting for his contact. Donk slips down. They're worried. If Apex was able to get all the way up into CT, then could they have gotten lower? That's the question. Spirit haven't answered yet. Mac 10 is going to deal a good amount of damage, trying to set up Zontix on the rifle. Vitality just waits.
Yeah, they show some trepidation here. We've got Zy2 getting in.
Chopper now has a better gun. I did like that. That is a really good play. It's such a small detail. Him chucking over Chopper a better gun.
Again, already so low, and the scout shots
Nice.
just won't connect. Rock solid
That was
shot from
really
Magic's,
well
triple
played.
kill from him. And Spirit break the trend of the back and forth.
Because, like, playing that site is very difficult because you don't have that many places to go. Like, you literally have these 2 things to hide behind, and that's it. That's all you got. So, playing that position, like, is not very fun.
Like a play where he could take that to heaven, slow it down as long as he wanted to, and then
but you have to. Spirit is starting better than they did on Anubis. So that does make you feel good. Imagine if this goes to Mirage. Mirage is such a fun map to watch.
You know, we've seen recently Donk kind of get isolated by Mouse particularly. Somebody finding a way to just get the better of him. You just outnumber him. You mute him on the CT side of this map, and then wins can come with it. He's sitting at the bottom of the board.
Just chill out a little bit.
His teammates doing the early
Vibe.
lifting. The desk was calling for him to go superhero mode. To try and keep
Shiro's online.
Sheer numbers thrown at Shiro. Eventually push him over the line,
nice.
And Apex not going to find anything else beyond that. There he is. One for the road out of Donk. Spirit up 4-2.
One thing Brolin said was with Donk, don't give him space. And he said other teams just give him a little bit too much space, and that makes the peaks even harder to deal with when he keeps
Donk has a lot more supporters than I thought they ever had. Like they've always been a great team, but with like Donk and Shiro coming in, they've just hit another level of just greatness.
And the thing about Zipex is back in his heyday, 2018, 2019. If you got into a 1v1, you lost before it started because you hit Tab EC at Zipex. That's sort of where Vitality are at right now. You expect to lose most positions. You think you're going to.
Behind those smokes. And that silence allows them to get over to the stairs. Absolutely unchecked. Even up to a minute 15. No glance even, despite Spirit having both Donk and Shiro out there. So suddenly Chopper doesn't know what's on the other side of this. Could have an inkling. But how many remains the question. They start.
He's looking at the look away at the wrong time.
Just kind of stall out for a moment.
It's a very awkward moment for Chopper because he hears them running they know someone could be down here. So that info
Oh.
is given on purpose.
They know they're squeaky.
Donk also trying to add himself alongside the in-game leader, but again,
I think Spirit they want to believe it, but at the same
Yeah.
time they don't want to overcommit.
it's numbers unconfirmed. Down to 40 seconds.
If Donk stays here, he can't really help out.
Especially not with utility in front of him, so Chopper will have
This
to
is a
deliver.
big
Oh,
gap.
now he's just trapped.
Flamesy gives him the tease.
Nice. That was a good kill.
And now that single door maintained. Magix kills Robs elsewhere. You've got footing in the bomb site here for Vitality.
Bombs down.
Locked in over towards control.
But
What part of this
Spirit
bomb site gets
has
pressured in the
main,
retake? That's now what Vitality
but
have
they
to
don't
figure
have.
out.
Oh, great move from Apex, man.
And all the while, you still have Chopper over towards single, just looking to be the thorn
Oh.
in the side of the post plant.
Oh, that was a great kill. Yeah.
Apex cleans out his counterpart. Man advantage stolen back by Shiro.
Oh.
As that op gets ever closer to the site, he's got to figure out
Do
exactly
they have
where they're at
kits?
once above,
There's
once
kits
below.
somewhere.
Shiro doesn't know. Time ticking fast. He's got to try to get in here.
They-
and
they have
Max
to
is
go.
already on the save. It's a 1v2. Then he's not. Oh, not going to be able to win.
No,
Kid.
too late. They
No
don't have a
time.
kit.
Just a price tag, but a round that Vitality buy nonetheless.
Maybe if he had a kit, he would have gone quicker. He didn't have a kit, and I don't know where a kit was.
Decon. Getting out to control side could have been enough. In this spot, they knew that Chopper was in here.
Did
But this is
Chopper have a
problem for
kit?
Spirit, because again, there was a bit of a fake. It was
I
a bit
didn't
more
see a
subtle.
kit there.
But the fact is, Apex ran across lower after they took Secret. Spirit hear this and they go, well, they're giving us all this information, so is this going to be a default leads back upstairs? Do we actually want to commit down right now? Because that seems a little bit too obvious, but there's a full commitment coming. So in that sense, it almost serves as a double fake inside of Spirit's mind. And that leaves Donk in purgatory. He doesn't know whether to get into it dark, get down in to help Chopper, for Chopper to open door, get in the site. No one's playing clock, no one's playing dark. no one's
Blast
playing a
do the
standard
best
position on B.
events
They're both playing
of
the perimeter.
like
So this works out beautifully for
ESL,
Vitality. I think they had Spirit doubting themselves.
Blast,
frozen in the
and
headlights.
then what's the third one?
Vitality really played with the
Oh,
tempo that round as well. I love that. A start and stop and start
They just
again,
did
and then all
the
of a sudden commitment.
oh PGL.
Oh, dangerous game here for Roxy. Flashes out. And
Nice.
Magic's able to find the head. Donk also kills Apex. And Team Spirit able to hang on to the sudden
Yeah.
aggression that hits them in the A site. Not to mention Shiro out and around from the ramp flank already. So Spirit were more than happy to fight fire with fire in round 8.
I thought they were going to get so unlucky here. I mean, they got a little lucky with the
Sometimes
opposite.
I think like, how did they know what they're gonna do? Like, was it
Also
just
looked like Magic's bullet was a little
after
zany.
a win? Sometimes they do this.
Flies off to the left, connects the head while he's blind. He'll take it. There is Mezzi's first kill of Nuke.
Wow.
No kidding.
Does the first come with 3 more?
Flank is coming in slowly here for Chopper. Technically, ramp is open, so they have to be worried about it. Mezzi has not made
The
any noise
ult
just yet.
is
It's too
still
early for,
there.
I think, Chopper to play into this, but
He can take his sweet time, and Mezzi, like you said, still cautious about the ramp. Has to go ahead and double check it.
Oh, that timing.
they just do not want to blow this. That's all they're thinking about.
Can't blame him.
Yeah, Mezzi's losing too much time to get back downstairs, and already he's thinking about saving, but nah, his exit is blocked off.
Yeah, writes this one off. And
Okay.
Chopper, little labored, but he'll get there. That's an op for Shiro. AK's saved. And Team Spirit up to a solid 5-3 half.
Yeah, we watch back these trades. Rob, he gets a stray bullet after Magic.
Did
gets
you
blind.
see
Yeah,
that,
that's a small doorway, someone throws
the
through.
I think it was Anubis. The
That
whole
accuracy is actually a
phase
gift for him, but
sheet
it will
for
fall
Anubis
even
was
after the
leaked.
Apex clutch.
Yeah.
1-1.
I just think it's crazy.
Tech9's in a scout here for Vitality.
Like,
Gonna try to come
that
forward
is
with a
just
full
so
squad.
just not great for the
Gotta
team.
get something going here in the 9th. If you're gonna make investments like these, little jump spot for Donk.
Especially
High
with,
alert.
like,
There is presence behind this.
How
He
far
damn well
people
knows it.
go to.
Shiro on the railing tries to take the perch. Apex got away with this last time. Silu
with the scouts.
Okay. And because of that kill, doesn't know about Apex, which means Donk. Oh! He could have gotten caught off, but able to keep his head on a swivel.
Zontix now. Zontix versus ramp. He knows if they go secret, there's a chance that this is going to be a ramp pop. He doesn't know when to push. Rob's and him, so patient, but he's going to have his guard pulled because it's his teammate to die first.
Chopper coming downstairs, finds great timing, peels the flamesy entry off the front of that pack.
But he kind of just leaves, right?
Donk takes up the ramp, and because of Rob's delayed timing, that's just going to allow for Zontix to really lock in down here on the B site. So
that's excellent now.
It was a presumably phenomenal scout shot to kick this one off, but the repositioning of Team Spirit has been good so far. Ooh, but there's a little life left in this one. Vitality able to plant. Donk is hot on the trot. Frag at the feet of Zywo. He'll tag
10.
Won't even be able to get the Tech-9 shot off. It is Spirit to 6.
Yeah, that ended up being great rotations once they got Donk.
So in Spirit's campaign in map 1, they got 6 rounds, and they've got 6 rounds in their first half. So they're at least even going into the second half.
Very sharp, very small gaps that Vitality are able to find, but everything was pretty much sealed. Woo! After a moment like this, man, it could get
I didn't realize that. Sitting at back will make them so dark.
Good heads up awareness from Donk, starting to find his groove here on the second map of the series.
Oh. He's just so clean with the kills.
Dropping Vitality like flies.
Maybe just because also he's waking up.
Here's the lead that I thought they were going to get on Anubis, and they had to fight even harder for it, man. First 4 rounds going back and forth. Looks like we've got a game.
I could see this going to Mirage easily.
3 rounds left out to play, and the half buy comes out of Vitality.
And if it goes to Mirage, it's so 50-50. So 50-50. He's really trying. It's so... It's at head level.
I think it should.
Do those go through?
I know, and...
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Just double checking. Because those fell pretty damn on him.
Yeah.
That scout entry, not quite
Nice.
as impressive as Zywoo's, but you'll still connect with the Desert Eagle. Because it's Zywoo, player up top on the shot.
Nice.
Wow. Donk slams the nade
That was
onto
very
that.
good.
Spirit leading by 4.
Wow. Respect to Spirit, man.
Very good, very good.
This half has really gotten away for Vitality now.
Apex is a little bit hungry. Eating his finger.
In a great spot. Again, we see some great rotations. A lot of these rounds, half by
There was
Vitality make them close. But
I can't remember what
moments,
game
like
it
we saw
was.
Anubis again.
It was Dark Zero against another team,
Even when it came to impact
and
which rounds
it
they
was
won.
NJR.
Outscoring them.
This is Rainbow Six,
Almost
not
every
Counter
single
Strike. Was eating a banana, and every single time he took a bite of the banana, the whole crowd was like, "Oh, hey!" And it was just like, "What the fuck?" My dude is just trying to eat his banana. Like, just leave him alone. Just leave the poor guy.
Which way he was walking.
Well, you know.
I think that's a timeout.
Suspicious. Quick reminder that our new sponsor, Underdog, it will give up to $1,000 upon first entry with code BLAST.
Underdog got you, dog.
Now, guns. Finally, Vitality been waiting for this. 2 rounds of Tech-9s, having to bank on
Back.
a scout entry.
Gamble responsibly. Don't gamble what you can't.
You can see Hallie.
But eat
trying to
all
keep
the
this
pot
ahead of
noodles you can.
Vitality.
Just the original one. All the other ones are terrible.
Not that it feels like Spirit are on thin ice or anything, but one sudden
The
change
original
up from
pot noodle
Vitality
is the best.
could cost you these
Changed
last
my
2
mind.
critical rounds of the half.
Chicken and mushroom. Even though I've never actually really tasted chicken. It's just mostly mushroom. Ooh.
He'll wait for another chance to strike, tethering perfectly off of Zontix and
Zontix playing yard.
He beckons them in. Come get it.
Oh.
And Apex will step up.
They know
Do
that
exactly
he's
that. Now, you know
Zontix
is back
yard.
here, sitting on half health.
Nice.
Chopper emerges out from the smoke, and Vitality, despite
Ho
their
ho.
best efforts, still not able to truly puncture through until Rops finds himself
Rops
1v3
is
in
yard.
35
Does he have the?
seconds with
He's got the bomb.
He's a little bit far out there to do something. I think that's too
Zero's
tricky. Like
B.
getting lower. would be unlikely. Spirit in this spot. They're split up 1-1. I think it'll be harder for Shiro to move than anything else. Rests on Magic. He's probably nervous.
Smooth reposition first. Magic
Smooth
just turns
criminal.
to watch heaven. He just put his crosshair
Oh,
on this
that
approach.
was so
And
close.
he's gonna give Rops a chance to come down into the site.
Is he gonna fake? He has to commit.
Impact grenades.
Now right behind him. It's gonna have to be clean here from Robs. Missed chance yet again. And up along this wall, the two CTs could slide.
Nice.
Magix lets him step forth. And keeps it
Magic
clean
is
with 2
really
alive and 8
stepping up this
I
map.
love that, man. They had to do that probably without communicating. Magic staying far back, holding one side of the site.
Hell yeah.
Shiro making lots of noise, knowing that that's going to elicit a peek out of Robs. Robs goes for the full commit, as he should. But why this round is won right here is because the smokes are gone and Donk is still...
He literally could only see for the last like 2 seconds of that kill, and he gets the kill. That's just how great some of these players are. They're just so good.
Vitality worked very hard to try to excavate. They really at least wanted to push CTs out of the vision, and nobody left. That's a spot and a moment that only Donk can play, so that explains why he's there. That's a good reason for him to be there, in fact.
It could go down to the same half as map 1, 9-8, 9-3.
There's also extra credit due to Magix throughout this CT side. Has been ready for all of the attacks whenever they happen to come his way.
Shiro's playing really well. But Shiro is just like... I think Shiro is very underrated as an author. Like...
This time he goes down with nothing. Heaven player emerging
Oh.
in the form of Donk. Here comes Chopper again. Critical.
Oh my god! They're really good kills.
He keeps them on their toes. Chopper drops
Nice! What's that nice?
9 rounds on a CT side that put
Well done,
Vitality
Chopper.
in a sketchy spot. Maybe this semi's not so easy.
Yeah, what I was going to say is, what year did count? 2013. No. I'm gonna say 2014 because it's not been that long. Well, 2014 is still a long time. I should have stuck to my guns to 2013. Roland is now in-game leader. Spinks is just the lurker. It would be cool if the author is also. How much money do you need to spend for I think it's 1,500. I want to say 1,500. Oh, fucking hell. Who's the longest standing? Oh, Warwick. What Warwick's? He's the longest standing. And I think he's the one that's been there. Actually, Centauros. It was last year, 2024, because he got Rook of the Year. It was last year. He debuted as, it's main roster. I was like, he was on the academy team before that. But he did play on. He did play like December the year before. I completely forgot about it. How far? Oh.
Do it. No.
Oh, sorry.
This was because he's going up against the CT side. They planted, and
Yeah,
that would be crazy.
You'd have to be an ass to to give an op over to Cy2 CT side nuke when it feels like the comeback's impossible.
He's just too good with money to make that move.
No, he's actually such a good teammate. He buys an AK and then drops it over for the Galil. He'll set Donk up to be the star of the show here.
Wow, I guess that makes him Sanji and James at the same time.
That's a hell of a mix.
I do like that skin. It's one of my favourites. Is that white skin?
Here and online.
Because it's just so clean.
Like we're just watching this team take it to a whole new level. Some of the best Anubis play a world-class team has ever
Apex is in like that. The other what?
Actually,
well,
yeah, because look at Apex's position. He went here as soon as they saw the smokes outside.
Okay. I wouldn't put it past Vitality to have a read.
This is the most perverted angle I've ever seen in my life.
What the hell?
Just Apex things.
He's watching for that. He's actually crazy.
Jimmy would have got him too.
What the hell?
Vitality have any other tricks up their sleeves. Three players floating
three upstairs. I love that. Spirit. They've got.
And it looks like they're gonna knock on this A bomb site.
They've got an advantage, but they're not going quick. Nice. Oh, Jesus.
We're talking about a guy who had 1 kill coming into this. Oh,
nice.
Gets caught off though. This sudden drop in from Zontix catches him off guard. And what felt like Vitality could have thrown a wrench in the
works. That it?
For Spirit's 11th.
It was a little bit scary from the perspective of.
I think that's it, because next round is going to be a half buy.
Super carefully approached out of Magix. He's also
or a save.
Not going up though.
I'm guessing a save.
Apex clearly wanted to land a headshot to get the
so they're going to play for overtime.
What a bleak picture this paints for Vitality without that second pistol.
Yeah, it's not looking great.
T rounds, non-consecutive. All they had to work with.
And only 2 of them were gun rounds, I think.
A massive demand.
One of them was like a half buy at least.
No sense calling it. You never know.
Because it was the round that Apex won.
What an awesome turnaround though from Spirit map to map.
No, it wasn't Apex, it was Cy2 and Flames, I think.
Surely you had to know that mental resilience was going to be one of the elements of this matchup tonight.
It's almost as if Apex is onto them again in the same sense. They're going for a wrap. He sees Magix. No kill again though.
No kill.
Magic's elusive while his teammates clean up. And there is still
Apex is just not hitting his shots.
Not gonna fall to their games.
Jesus.
Flawless from Spirit. And for all we know, we're on the brink of sending a message back the other way.
Going to Mirage.
Vitality come off of Anubis feeling like gods. Welcome back to reality.
I did think it was going to be a close one. Because it's like the 2 best teams right now, without a doubt. Like, there's no competition, really. I'm going to say, whoever wins this, wins the whole thing. This is like, this is kind of grand finals, but not. Because I don't think Mouse could win against either of them.
Already found it, Mohan. Scrubbing the net. Looking like Vitality gets swept under the rug on Nuke.
Major is really came into his own in this map. And so was Donk.
Robs leans away from the run out.
Zontix has done really well, but he hasn't been needed.
It's only been MIBR so far that have given them a single-digit loss. This is by far their worst loss this year. This one map from Spirit.
Just a great sign for the series.
And it's going to be crazy to add up the kills once again. Once these 2 maps are done.
Donk's approach not made any easier with that damage. The other 3 Spirit members right here for Robs.
Are they going to check for Robs? Damn. Donk is still alive.
Well, they missed their alarm, but they still got the flight.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure Donk is still alive.
Blood, but nobody here to give him any sort of duel. So he's forced to walk this one away. Go ahead, buddy. Save that AK-47. Bring it to the next.
Yeah, he's got so much money, it doesn't really matter. He's got 6,000.
Anybody believe
He's going to end with 6,000.
hell of a run to make when you've got Flamesy and Mezzy, Rob struggling as they are. The gun round looks good. They shut him down on ramp. One portion of the map, at the very least, closed for now.
Genuinely, for Spirit's confidence in the series, they want to end this without it getting too close even. It's really even the idea of a full comeback. Of course, Vitality are thinking about that. They have the self-belief right now, but Spirit have the opportunity to absolutely...
If this does go 3 maps, I'm not going to be able to really... I might play.
Indignation on the table here for Team
Siege.
Spirit. Because they could stop this before it gets to 15 series in a row for Vitality. With a grand final at the same time. And another chance to play against Mouse.
Yeah. Get some revenge for a team that seems to have their number.
I wonder if Mouse is out there cheering for Team Spirit right now.
Surely. It's wild how these three teams have their head-to-head so skewed.
Right.
The enemy of
This is
my
going
enemy.
to be a quick pot for up.
Mezzy. Fun spot. We'll see if it nets him much.
Nice. They knew that he was there. Oh, look at that.
He's been great.
Yeah, he has. It's been a two-way game for him, man.
The only thing is... Oh, look at that!
Who even hit him with the first headshot. That is Magic's 16th frag on Nuke, and that is a 4 versus 3 established here for Spirit. A chance to shut this down before it has any chance of getting close, before Vitality can bring any level of confidence back up.
I like they've paused. They're like, let's pause, let's regroup.
All roads point to
Oh,
Mirage.
they're regrouping to go out.
Necessarily the solution.
It's a weird one though, because Apex is hanging out on the ladder, so at some point he's gonna have to jump off it and make for an awkward moment. We boil this down to 20 seconds.
They're playing
Oh.
in hell as well. 3 players who can peek. Oh heaven, excuse me. 3
Climbed
players
up.
who peek instantly.
Still no contact at 10. Finally somebody shows skin. Sliding up
Oh.
on the wall denied. Yeah, they weren't sure if or when they
Yeah.
were gonna get the jump on him, but this 3 versus 4 comes forth.
Man. They starved them in this round, and Spirit ended up playing.
They went really slowly.
They wanted one more kill to make that happen.
I think they thought if they went really slowly,
Feels like they have a bit of imposter
Spirit
syndrome.
would
Moments like this, they're up 12-5.
gonna go downstairs.
They're going for a play where either split can work, lower, upper, whatever. They have man advantage. They have map control. But they still just chose to move very slowly.
I do love
into the
some
depth.
people's reactions. It's like their team. It's literally like they're the ones playing. It's
I
like,
think
oh
they
my
just
god.
need to move more quickly. Move more quickly to the front entrance. Then you can take your time inside. You don't have to run to the back of the site because there's 10 seconds left when you had 45 seconds to get there.
Maybe caught off by the ghost town. 3 players in that bomb site.
They can
Showed
still
presence.
they can still win it here and now, but it'll be
Game here,
more
but
difficult.
obviously better hardware offered to Vitality in this one.
Oh,
Just misses exposing them. Now, what level of
Rops.
threat do we have right now for lower? Because you've got a lot of bodies on this secret steps.
Yeah, but we've got no one at ramp.
We've only got Robs leaning into the control stairs.
ready?
He's shown us good multi-kill potential, but now fire falls down on him. He'll send a frag up. Oh, yeah.
That was a lovely name.
It's kind of brutal for Spirit. I mean, they don't have a lot of guns, but I think it's quite clear to Vitality that they
That
have
was.
5-man.
I think that's one of the best stage you could do.
That is a well-seasoned pack of
Yeah, look at
Spirit
the rotation.
players.
There's 3 down here.
Cy2 should be able to keep his attention towards single. We'll see how this jointed attack ends up coming out for Spirit. Oh, he loses support. Top player
damn.
first. Mezzi's the third though.
Oh my god.
With the headshots every damn time, and it's a fast plant with it. Can he somehow catch another?
Jesus Christ.
Turns it back around to Flames. Single door exits, his for the taking. Shadows lets him know.
Donk is just built differently.
Smashes them and their hope of running back nuke. Vitality, Mortal.
Okay. So, I've got 15 minutes until map 3. I might... Oh, I've got something in my locker. What? Huh? I've got the Jinxie charm. What? What? I didn't subscribe to Jinxie. I don't think I did. Huh. Got a pretty average looking cosmetics. That's cool, but it's on a gun. Is that seasonal? I don't remember subscribing to Jinxie. That's crazy. What? That's really put my brain for a little loop. Okay. If you look, I've literally pretty much brought every single bloody G2 skin thing that you can get. I don't know how I've got the Jinxie charm. I'm not complaining. I do love Jinxie. This is the redemption arc. After losing. Well, I didn't lose, I just lost.
Drone has located a bomb.
Yeah, I want to do like a game let's play of some kind of first person shooter. Just because I like first person shooters.
10 seconds before insertion. 5 seconds to insertion.
I'm thinking Fallout or Borderlands, but I don't know which one.
Located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Right. Okay. That was bad, eh? One's backside. Church dead. I'm gonna use my Iana. Whee! Where are you? Oh. Yeah. Then I will bang you. I think he's blue. I think I hear him blue. Meow. Good chow. No. Where is this last summon again? Better if I start. What the fuck? He was in dirt the whole time? Dirt? Okay, okay. Okay, I believe you. CCTV. So I'm gonna open connector. I'm gonna be really bad with this gun. I'm not good with this gun at all. Just gonna check something on my if I can open it. It's only second game of the 102 versus Evil Geniuses on the
Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds.
what the fuck?
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Oh, there we go. For some reason it wasn't letting me go on the stream. Oh, I'm like really excited about like the future of this channel. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Like, I've got so many plans and stuff like that for like videos, got plans for streams and stuff like that. Especially like Reloaded coming up. I want to shit on. I know it's bot, but still. You must be lying. I was just thinking, one of these times I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, I want to do streams for Major 3 for Call of Duty, qualifiers, and then the actual Major, Reloaded, and then like the Rainbow Six, just normal seasons, the Boston major, stuff like that, and then just like CJX, and CJX and like other games. I might also see if I can get put my Xbox to my PC, because there's some games I know I would want to play on Xbox but then stream on PC. So like games like the new Borderlands that are coming out, Borderlands 4, I'll definitely want I want to stream that.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
One dead. Oh shit. Where did you come in from? The stairs?
Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
I killed one of them. I got the other one down low. Also, I don't know if like this would be interesting, but I do like to play Minecraft. Don't know if like that would be a interesting thing. Maybe in the comments or something like that. If that would be, I don't want to spread myself too thin, so maybe just stay with
Found a
like
bomb.
shooters. But there are some like, but I don't want to just be known as like just for Rainbow Six as well. Like I want to be known for multiple things, but not like multiple genres maybe.
5 seconds. Located a bomb. Get ready to engage. You have been spotted by hostiles. Fall back.
Okay, Doc. Jesus Christ. Sound a little bit too sensual there. Oh, there he is on the stairs. there's another one of those stairs. Find me. In front of me. I'm gonna yell at it.
You're located.
That's so stupid. Just spray and bury, boys. Just spray and bury. 3 minutes. Okay, quit again. I might. I'll just get a carry on watching this.
Unfortunately, it was a late comeback from the side of Spirit. I think spurred by a clutch by Shiro, and I think that Spirit are going to start a little hotter today. I think they're going to be a little bit faster into this one because the last time around that was off of getting blown out map 1, map 2. Well, this time they already bit back. They showed that Vitality can bleed. They showed that they can fight into this game, and so it's not going to be the same weight on their shoulders, the dark cloud over their head coming into this one. They know that they can win a map versus Vitality, but I'm scared because Vitality's defense, it is so dynamic. There is so much movement. There's so much activity. It's so hard to get a beat if you're Chopper.
I'll play the devil's advocate in that regard, and I'll point towards 2 things that we learned from Nuke. Robs didn't have a great game at all. He was not impactful in the vast majority of the game, even though he had a couple of rounds later on that gave him a bit of confidence. He's playing together with Messi on that B-bomb side as well. Messi, who had a no-show whatsoever on Nuke as well. And I know the teams don't like to say this, but if I'm Spirit, if I'm Halley right now, I want to test that B-bomb side, especially when you know Spirit's B executes are very, very strong. You have a Messi who's struggling, you have a Robs who hasn't had a great game so far. Why don't you start over by applying pressure towards that B-bomb side, do some of your B executes, late hitting B-bomb side, and see if that's still the case on Mirage.
Do you think that's going to be a key win condition then for Spirit to be making this one competitive and maybe taking it over the line?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, I think their sight hits and how explosive they can be is a big win condition for their T sides in general. It's just that Vitality, as soon as they sense the other team knows that there's a weakness on the map, they just flip the script. They put ZywOo at B with an op. Like, they're not going to let the same round beat them twice. The other teams will let the same game plan run course on them throughout 10 rounds in a row. But Apex, that's why we rate him as a captain. He changes things up. He's right in the middle of the action. He sees what the weak spot is on the map, and he makes sure that he shores it up immediately.
So,
Vitality's on the CT side.
A more well-rounded team when it comes to
Well, I think what he just said
thing
right there,
with
the fact that
this
they don't
map
compete by
is
the same round the fact that they can be more versatile, the
like,
fact that ZywOo doesn't mind roaming around. He's going to be in air, he's going to be in B,
very
the fact that Apex plays Connector as a rotational player that is supporting the elements around him. He's supporting ZywOo to
I would say it's like very good for CT because there's so many different places, especially on A. You can hide, like you can hide ticket, you can hide in between the little cubby, you can hide the default box, double box, you can hide bench, you can be there. So it's very good.
joins Mouse in the coveted grand final. It's all going down on Mirage.
All right, Lisbon, map 3. We got it here at playoffs.
Finally, a close affair, and one that suddenly has this uptick in Spirit performance that could lead you to believe. Anubis, a foregone conclusion, and an excellent bout of team play across the board. Vitality dismantled them as a team, but Spirit survived that test.
Cool.
And now we decide who steps to grand finals on Mirage. This is where highlights are made.
And if you want to talk about confidence, because there are some very interesting numbers coming into this map 3. No matter who
Oh,
wins,
no,
something special
it's-
happens. Vitality looking for 15 series in a row. Spirit looking for grand finals and a victory over Vitality.
Shiro, first taste
Spirit on
inside A, ramp players out into the smoke. It's
nice,
awkward.
nice.
Shiro's gonna slay him. Bullets right. 4 kills from the Berettas. What more could you ask for Spirit?
Okay, now let's talk about kills for a second. Dom comes into this third map with a 1.55 rating. The highest rated player on Vitality is ZywOo at 1.14. He's got 100 ADR.
Star power.
Star power.
This last one looked
Worst
very
players on the
slow.
server are both Mezzi and Rops. Neither comes from Spirit. So as clinical as map 1 was, Vitality actually barely kept up in the frags department, got totally outshone on Nuke. And the last time they played on Mirage, it went all 24. Dare I say Spirit might be the favorite.
How dare you say it? Time will tell.
Oh,
Still
oh,
a bit of time for Shiro to hang out. Comes out perfectly.
oh.
But Rops will get
Close.
the better of him. That's going to pull the M4 back towards middle off Cat, which means Magix has to bank on the market help, which will arrive in
Nice.
time. Donk just shaves 2 players off the hit. No follow through from the bomb plant. No extra cash here for Vitality. And that runaway from Rops top middle.
Rops
will give
only
him a
has a
little time
deagle.
to try to finagle a kill out of this one. Minute to the clock. 27 health to do it. Again, the rounds put together by Vitality back on Anubis were awesome. That is just the
Is
epitome
Shiro
of
going to
team
go into
play
an orb?
and a good game plan, and nobody could take that from them. The Counter-Strike boils down to headshots. We all damn well know it.
Nice.
And that was the turning tide back on Nuke. That is where suddenly Donk steps up.
In my final number before we get into this, the one thing that maybe is interesting is that even though Vitality are 4-1 on Mirage, they have 1 of their 3 losses to Eternal Fire that's on Mirage, and 4
Look
of
at
their 5
that
matches
transfer.
they played have gone 24 rounds. This is the one map that they are winning on that they are not dominant on ever. All games are close. I don't think that they're that excited to be here.
Oh.
Well, Donk will make sure this round doesn't get too exciting. I think you're dead on. You know, we're talking about a Vitality that shows promise across the board, that has shown us potential in all 5 players. A Vitality on a 14-match win streak, a Vitality with 2 untouchable maps, technically train as well as an asterisk, lesser games played. But Mirage could be the soft white underbelly of Team Vitality that Spirit exploit for grand finals.
Oh, they're going through a he saw something. He saw 1. And he saw 2.
The cleanest of conversions.
Sontex is one player that he's better at the M4S than he is on the AK. Most players, they're better at the AK than the M4S, but he prefers it. What? And like, I think he's the only player that like prefers it. Like on the T side, he will pick up a M4S and drop an AK. What's crazy? Like most players on both sides prefer an AK. Like if you're playing a CT, you drop your M4S for an AK as soon as you could. Oh, look at that.
Him and Zontix able to both get in on that action. Flamesy and Mezzi dispatched of. And in the first gun round of Mirage, we get a 4 versus 3 for Spirit and a chance
So many
to
eyes
disengage
out.
without an immediate follow-up from
If you don't know what that
Vitality.
is,
No
it's a
clear
really
road
rare sticker.
forward.
Like he's got all of them on there.
Last player up here with vision,
Oh.
Zontix, but 2 still in B.
Nice timing. ZywOo's got the better of the timing. All of a sudden, Magix could be caught damn well off guard by this one, sitting in the bomb site with his dinky MP9. Finds him.
He'll see it. And now he's waiting. He's bringing his team over.
Ooh, actually lost Apex. That's one thing, but you've at least still got Rops in sight. So the bomb was able to get up. But Zontix keeps nipping at their heels, and he hits a follow-up. Zontix, no way he is on for an ace. 4 kills as he manhandles mid, and Rops is able to get flustered back to sight. He will hit him
Oh my god.
Robin keeping it cool. A little more damage in. Shiro wants his clutch. Vitality's
Rops played that really well.
of their newest piece.
Rob's 1-on-3.
Rops played that really well.
Perfect use of that ammo. What a crazy situation in the end, and Zontix looked like he was going to be the hero.
And that's a Rops that comes off of Anubis with only 4 kills and 11 deaths.
And did he even finish that reload? He did a half reload just to get the jump out of the window. I didn't even look at his ammo right there, but it looks like barely had any to work with. Got the jump he was looking for, finished off the frag.
Ouch. As great as that clutch could have been,
Nice.
Zontix was hammering home.
Zontix have started really well.
Into a 4v5 out of the gate. Sure, Robs has got something to be proud of, but a wallbang kill on Mezzi. I mean, his day has just gone from bad to worse. Robs pulls ahead, but Mezzi is still down there, spinning his tires in the mud within this series.
Fact is, they won that with one alive, right? It's still a good start to the round. It's still great map control in middle out of Spirit.
Ooh, good flash. It's gonna keep Zontix blind as a bat, but still.
Oh my god.
A sliver of vision for him. A second kill to his name. And Magix is gonna keep that head tucked. Tries to strike the play off.
Nice.
Another one with
What?
Resurgence. And we're into the 2v2. Just like that, yet again, Vitality finds success in sight. Chopper doesn't pounce.
Nice.
Shiro will. He peels Robs off the play. Now ZywOo's turn to clutch. He's been waiting for a star.
I should be wanting Vitality to win, but this Spirit, it's hard not to be like rooting for them because they just play so well. Oh, what?
They call him Lilu because he chooses what he does. Flash to the back market. Shiro closing the gap. Oh, and he back into the cover, but the wall not twice. Deny. Because Shiro.
Yeah, this Spirit is hard not to root for. They're just so fun to watch. Like, you've got players like
a couple of bullets. The flashes were excellent on Zontix, but look at the pathing out of Frenzy. He pops up from the side.
you've got players like Donk and Shiro that are just like really good anyway. But then you've got like Zontix, who's just such a good player. But he's just like, and all of them are really humble. Like, there was an interview with Zontix that it was like an after game, and he was like, "Oh, I play alright," and stuff like that. It's like, come on, man, you do really well.
Early, you know the money's low. Check out the cash, double MP9. Barely any funds in the back pocket for Spirit.
Situations that end in a 1v1 will do this. Very stressful moment here for both teams.
Oh, they're taking ramp. Yeah, I think that's called ramp. Ramp control. Or no, I don't know. They're taking control of the site. Of A entrance. Oh, they're going up the...
How can they generate a window timing? There's no lurk in this play. No one to draw attention.
Donk
no
knows that there. I think.
Will get his fight.
Yeah.
But now he just gets spotted. There's still this stack up here towards the A site.
30 seconds. They've boiled it down to this. You've got Zontix pinned against the wall. Pistols could be lethal in this one. Just like that. Mezzi connects to the head. Donk will clear out Robs, but you've got Shiro whiffing shots on backside, which opens up a door to plant.
There's the op getting picked up too for Mezzi.
Just in time. 15 seconds to spare. Mezzi on the op turns this around.
If he hit that second shot, that would have been crazy.
And suddenly 3 kills into round 6. Talk about waiting for a chance to shine. And is there anything left here for Spirit to try? Because we're looking at no kits and MP9s.
They're so broke. They they can get better guns, and I don't know if they have a chance to even pull this off. Like, think about the op in this position. How do they dislodge it?
They don't.
They have a good chance to punish exits. They just have to read where they're going to exit.
And so he pulls it out of the hat. Mr. Merryman keeping Vitality with high hopes. As they close out through the apartment, Cy2 will go down, but that's damn well worth it. 2 AK-47s, and it's not even the rifles that thrive. It's a Deeg in this man's hands.
That's what I said earlier, was that, like, even, like, a round with just Eagles is still a competitive round, and you have to make sure that you keep the levels high.
Nothing to smile about in my life.
Spirit always does a timeout, like, as soon as they start losing.
Ronnie Launders right there.
Yes, sir.
He likes to keep the game under control.
Great time.
That's a shining moment for Apex.
For Apex?
Yeah, I mean, the call to do that, they're low guns. They lose that round, it's a save. It's going to be a 6-1 start for Spirit.
Nobody's home.
And he finds the gap.
Ooh.
Donks got that hero AK with MP9s and a scout around him. But if the timing's good here for Vitality, this could be another moment where Apex looks great. Call the pounce. You get into this A site, there's nobody home, but they've given just enough time for that scout to rotate over. Zero presence out in middle. You can see Team Spirit looking for that contact. Vitality don't know what kind of certainty Spirit will have that this commitment is indeed inbound.
Going A, they're all here.
But they have given Spirit a chance to put players in position.
They're all ready.
In the open, not ideal on bench. There's that peek out from the scout, and it connects. Mezzi softened up, Donks dropped into the site and bested by Apex. So Vitality give them a moment to collect their forces, but the kills just haven't come out for Spirit yet.
Oh,
a lot of damage.
Apex on 4.
But it's a bomb plant in the middle of all that hectic pressure, all that util, all that smoke spam.
They have to start just going.
5v4 with bombs.
Or do they save?
Ooh, no free exit here for Zontix. And it looks like they will just walk away, lick their wounds, and keep that double MP9 scout for the next one. Spirit's money's gone, as was the momentum. We are staring a tied game in the face unless Spirit pull out some X factor in the next one.
Yeah, I think it's going to go full 4.
And sticking there, and a hard read that Vitality were going to commit on their attack. That was right.
I'm surprised they forced.
They're behind the smoke.
Because now they're going to give up 2 rounds, but then if they won it, their money would be boosted, and it would be like talking the other way around.
So much came down to Donks one swing. If he gets a kill, then they can start pushing smokes at maybe. But still, there's no one default, there's no one actually in triple, no one under balcony. I'm scared to read that. Okay.
Bloody hell. Some of these fans are like, what the fuck? So is the father. I didn't know I was watching Jeremy Carl's show, Jesus Christ.
Still enough tools out on the field for Spirit to keep me nervous for Vitality's sake.
Yeah. Like, Donk has single-handedly won rounds with Eagle.
Desert Eagle's got your name on it.
And Shiro with a scout is just crazy. So the Donk is the only player on this round.
Completely open, and Spirit trying to get a read over top of Vitality doesn't seem likely in this one. They don't waste nearly as much time as they did in the round prior. We're not going to get that Shiro rotate to the ticket in time. He tries to put the scout out in jungle, knowing that that timing has changed up, and that surely somebody has sunk their teeth deep into the post.
They'll go for this one because there's no point of saving.
If they really want to ensure nobody's near, there it goes.
Unless they save the armor.
Forward sees no resistance, and so cue up the attempt at the exit frags.
They didn't believe Spirit would put on black 2 rounds in a row. They go for the Navi approach, 4 up the ramp.
Oh.
Keeping it dead simple. That works out well for Vitality. They'll be able to tie this game up.
Dunk.
Oh, got another one. Parting gift.
Again, economic
2
warfare
headshots.
in the 8th. All that Spirit really offer us. 4 rounds each.
Map 3 starting to take shape. Good answers back from Vitality. Didn't let this one run away.
Back-to-back blowouts that leads us here.
And it's actually, okay, the buy. Magic's for a second had an MP9, but he would have been 2 on this round. So he somehow finds the money for the M4. And Spirit come out with a solid buy. Now here's the full-on default. Mid-control in from both sides. Last time that this went down, though, Spirit really came out ahead on trades. The Molly isn't here on top box. Oh, there we go.
Ooh, awkward here.
They know that he's there.
Okay, chance at a second one as well. Ladder player trying to duel, but Flamesy wants blood.
That is crazy good.
Man, that was beautiful.
Look at the timing, dude.
Beautiful. That first kill was so beautifully played.
Shiro's gonna stay fixated forward, hoping
he
that
does.
somebody kind of oversteps in the A commitment, but it's back turn for Robs.
Don't go for a knife. Don't do it. Don't do it to him.
He's gonna turn, dude.
Oh.
You think after that 5-7 flub back on Anubis, Robs would pull the damn trigger. You've given Donk a little more time to try to be the hero here in the 9th. It's a dink into Robs on the ticket, but it's a lot of spacing for Vitality to still press their luck out from ramp and eventually the Palace player too. Chopper with it all to do. 2 players low, emerges by surprise. Now 3 health bars low. And Chopper tries to take it again to the top of the steps to get eyes on sight, but will not find a thread to pull on. And he won't find refuge at the bottom of mid.
Did he throw his gun last second?
I love that. Oh, wow, that backpack. I love that they come
That's
at
so
it
cool.
from the perspective of mid control. I mean, they
Very
put
cool
Flamesy in a
backpack.
terrible spot because he doesn't have a smoke for himself. And
Look
they
at
ordered
that.
this so late. I don't think he thought it was going to come. Apex had already scaled to the top of underpass. He needed to be at top boxes in order to support that push.
Poor
He
Shiro.
found a place of sanctuary just on the edge of the molly. Took that peek on his terms and hit in the shot. Lancer back on Spirit's middle control.
Vitality have an even half, unless
A lead with that, and now another variation.
Easy.
unless Spirit does something great, but I think it's just
start
going.
for Spirit, Vitality respond. It's just wild that all of this hinges on that Mezzy hero moment, and maybe I speak too soon because the MP9 strikes down Apex. That's your 1 mid player dead. Flamesy's still towards the top of it. And Robs waits out Magic. That's the solo piece inside of A side. Utility.
He knew he was there and just was waiting. Does Shiro try and save this AK?
Shiro will hope that Zontix can hold him back, and maybe this AK-47 can... Ooh, it will.
Oh.
Not can, it will. With Zywoo down, bomb plant still comes out. Tough shot here for a 5-7. Flamesy damn well knows it. And Shiro hopes he can collect yet another head. Doesn't look likely. Pressure and a deep CT control to catch him off. Dude, I love
Rox is just so good at like thinking like, where is he gonna go? Where do I need to peek?
2 biggest question marks on the team are having moments here on Mirage. That's Robs and Mezzy, of course.
That looks like a soup
Spirit
cup.
again running through those
That
timeouts.
doesn't look like
When
a
they
coffee
feel like
cup.
they need them, that's Hallie's style.
That's
I mean,
so weird.
spacing them out too much does you nothing. Just shows that you need to give as much credence to the beginning of the game as the end.
This is why esports is, in my opinion, the best thing. Is like the crowds, the entertainment factors, stories. They're all just well done.
Guys, we're playing so good now. So
yes, keep it going, boys.
let's go in like this.
Full speed ahead.
Like some of the stories of different players, like their redemption arcs or just stuff like that. It's just so
Apex.
cool.
That bench jump could catch Shiro damn well off guard.
Nice.
First, he's gonna get the kill into window though. In the end, that saves Shiro, which maybe cues him up.
Sure.
He tries to go into the chase, but it's a quick departure from Apex to join his bomb carrier top
Rops.
middle. Wow. Rops goes out again.
Oh, it's just so many different moves. I mean, they have no idea Rops is here. I think Spirit feel like
Oh,
because they got
did he
Donk
see
top middle.
Chopper?
Donk is
If
gonna
he
hear them
goes
running
over
towards the
this,
A ramp,
oh.
but they just walk right into Rops.
Dude, his timing throughout this decider map has been killer.
Everything about this round was sublime so far.
That
for
was
Vitality.
so just well done by Rops.
Round-winning moments put forth by Rops, including a clutch to kick it off early. But a freebie comes back.
Sure is really trying. Oh,
Dropped by the opera, also more backs turned. Donk. Oh man, he doesn't get it
What?
right away. That gives him a chance. Apex recovers with a single kill. Zywoo into the 1v2 will not miss.
And he gets away.
And Magix tries to kill him from behind. Let Zywoo know exactly where he is. 35-second clutch.
Zywoo.
Because he peeked back, he now has full space out on this A site. Magix, he's gonna come and try to lower this. It's
Oh my god.
How many instances of timing?
the fact that Zywoo peeked back after that molly and the damage going into the A ramp.
That was really well played by Zywoo.
The game is a step ahead of you.
Look at this.
So many what
Oh,
ifs
he
could have
couldn't
been,
just see
could
around the
be's.
smoke.
But there is only one is Zywoo. Crushing round to lose there for Spirit. The fact they even had any
So
kind of an
now
answer
they can
once
only
Chopper
get
gets caught
5.
by that. Here we go, back top mid, Flamesy dead first. Missed off shot.
Oh,
Trying to make the most of it in the final hour of the CT side bomb down. And a helping hand backed by Connector will certainly help. 2 kills from Zywoo.
Zywoo's doing really well in mid.
It is Zywoo who left that space mid for Spirit to thrive. And it is
Shiro
Zywoo who
is
will look to make
holding.
up for it.
They're both
Magic
holding
scours the field. Rough map
B.
for him. He awaits their heads. Thomas connects.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
Keeps it real simple. Magic's
that was
always good
really
for a
well
round like
played by
that.
him.
Spirit 5 rounds as they'll take to the attack with elimination on the line. Spirit will not waste our time. They instantly go head
I'm not gonna
strong
waste time
into the
here.
first. Rops, we saw the clutch, and now he finds a little space.
Oh.
Second kill connects, and it's just enough for Apex to get out onto the
Nice.
fight towards Cat, then drop back. Mezzi's got to go big. Can he do it again? He's got them both inside of the site. He's got them both corralled.
They should just double swing or go for the plan. Go for the plan and double swing.
They plant that bomb and force his hands. Ooh, but up in this close corner, that'll catch him off. But now you're stuck in with Mezzi.
Oh, tough spot.
Lost track of the second.
They just double swing.
Given the smallest chance to try to make it happen yet again, but Spirit closed that gap.
Last time they played, it was a Vitality second pistol. And it was actually a small comeback from Spirit, but that was with the CT side second half. Now there's some data between the two. Lots of close rounds in that game. But that was with the CT side second half.
How many cups does he have?
He is returning back to the room. Let's see if Spirit can tie this thing up.
And we had that back and forth force war in the first half. More of that, please.
They are going big
The
again,
deciding rounds of this semifinal.
and no one's there. Instead of Apex. And he's getting flashed, peeked.
Fine by him.
Got 1 kill, 1 and done.
Dropping Donk is one thing, but
Save
the
him.
problem is nobody else from Vitality's here to make the most of his little moment. Save it for the next one. Spirit stabilize.
Donk is not
They really
positive.
do have the game plan to
Yeah.
be able to close out this map. Vitality, the ingenuity started to get up.
If you look
towards
at
the
the
end of the half.
kill differential
Creativity was
between
getting to the
Spirit and
levels that they were on
Vitality,
Anubis.
Spirit
That moment
have
we were talking
been
in the halftime about Rops getting out of A side,
killing
Zywoo
less,
making that move
but
in the clutch.
they're
Like, there were some
7-7.
really high level moments towards the end of the half for Vitality that weren't there in the beginning, and that just made it too difficult for Spirit.
But you do get less kills on the CT side because if you're like saving a lot of the time, you're not getting the kills. Yeah, there's a lot of fire. AMD fire starter. Lit off my face.
Right there, we decide who gets the grand finals tomorrow.
I do like the blast trophy, but I do think it looks a little bit basic sometimes because it's just a logo.
Or the polar opposite.
Like it is cool having the logo as the trophy, but I would also want it to be special for that event, if that makes sense. So like this one have something that's special to Lisbon or stuff like that. I don't know, like what? Like maybe like something to do with Lisbon history or stuff like that. I don't really know a lot about Lisbon, so I can't be like, oh, they're known for this.
See this first? I don't know. This is kind of
wild.
The Robs will get out of there.
Chopper checks it. He tries to turn back. Rob's reposition there is key.
Yeah, he's going back towards the B site, right? He has to get back into the window.
Zontex.
Player emerges. Apex loses his support from Ticket. This Desert Eagle better be huge. And right now, Donk just continues to create space where they've gone unnoticed. Desert Eagle drops bomb at 40 seconds, but everybody else has died. Unfortunately for Apex, unable to bank on his teammates in that one. Spirit lead.
Yes, they do, man. That was great. I mean, everything about the round was solid. It was a little tricky with that chopper.
Was that
window.
Save? Oh yeah, it was a half buy from Vitality, so this could be having to do a save. Oh no, all buy. With Cy having the AWP. Where's Cy gonna take it? Mid.
Zywu was the bane of Spirit last time they locked horns on Mirage, and in that matchup, Donk was nearly non-existent.
Tim brought up that Spirit have a strong B hit. The B players have been playing a lot weaker.
Oh, 3 ISO power.
If Spirit have a good B hit coming into this third map, you're talking about the 2 B defenders for Vitality being their lowest rated players in the series. If there was ever a time where it will be demanded that they step up, it is in this final half of the semis.
Robs has brought it back, but Mezzi's only got one really good round this game.
They're gonna flash and just exec really quick.
That'll cool them off for a bit longer, but
Flames is in T-spawn.
Zywu peeks in and smashes Chopper, unable to collect a second, but that's fine because Robs also dies out for Spirit's favor, and it is a single kill between the two on B.
Site control, we have Flamesy coming in on the flank.
Low health as well for the attack.
Everybody, in fact. How much can Spirit expand is the question. Shiro will even get into the marketplace.
Nice.
Easily to time
do they know?
Apex stomps his way up, but the element of surprise catches off Zontix. Fire on Donk's feet, flustered, but still able to dodge the threat.
Nice.
His path back to bomb, and Shiro knocks out Zywu.
They readied up all these options.
Oh, that was really well played by Spirit. Like they had no room. They literally did not have room. But they knew what angles to hold.
He would have had to expose himself more to the window, but he didn't know where his second teammate was, so that wasn't a safe peek. In Donk's mind, it was his only option, but he did it so quickly he got out of dodge. Really great awareness.
Especially with that, like,
if he runs by the window,
kill in apartments.
It's still going to end up in a 1v1 with
like
Spirit having market control.
Being able to tell them, hey, they're in apartments really quick, and Donk actually responding to that information very quickly. It's very good.
Goes towards Spirit. site hit is excellent. And that's even with ZywOo catching them off guard. They did a great job of just following through on the cat hit and in B-apps at the same time.
Flank. Great flash. MP9s to make the most of the attack. No way. Quadruple MP9 and scout by. A critical juncture back in the first half when we had that clutch come out from Mezzy. Similar scenes. Spirit come out of the tack pause. Blown to smithereens. Over on ramp. Donk blasted by Flamesy. The only piece back for Spirit has been Chopper up in window.
Yeah.
But what will that do? It draws attention from the A play. Oh, I thought maybe Shiro would try his luck at something, but this is going to be disjointed for what's left of Spirit.
They're still searching here, and it is a 4v2, so it should be no problem, except they haven't traded Chopper now. Bomb is gone unseen for a long time.
No helmets on Mezzy and Apex. No armor on ZywOo. That Mag 10 for Chopper suddenly looks all the more lethal.
Mezzy's floating. 50 seconds gets crossed, and Spirit are deciding to group up now.
Last piece of util here in hand for Apex.
Make the jump spots solid because they're going to take this opportunity.
He beckons Mezzy over, which means we're going to get the better gun in sight soon enough. But they have allowed for Spirit to join forces side by side. And look at the way they get ever closer. No time to throw that smoke. Apex just drops the body instead. Chopper, time to give up, but can't offer anything further than that. It is MP9s into the ramp to leave.
It was really good flashbangs.
When they had low guns to push into that A ramp, they had the
that's just knowledge of like what they would normally like Spirit would do in that kind of round.
Over the ramp layer to hold. Hallie's pissed about it.
Not the round you can stomach a loss in. Not the game you want to lose on rounds like those.
I kind of like it though. Makes the game more interesting. Both teams get a bye here.
Sure, sign me up. Suddenly less pressure out middle.
Throwing A. There's only one in actual A.
Tucked right in.
And that's Flames. If they come out hot,
Spam comes out. Chopper
Palace.
Robs hasn't been able to catch wind of anything out middle, so they're just going to have to allow them to take over connector. Oh, that is clean.
That's a message.
There's another one up in the Palace. Oh, he's
Nice.
Flamesy trying to help out inside.
Nice.
It's a triple kill from Dan.
Le Capitan.
Vitality.
Well done, Apex.
You could sense it, couldn't you? Spirit getting all the closer. First
Look at
one
that.
clean as can be. He blasts Donk's head off.
Yeah, and this is huge. I don't know if Robs actually spots something inside of connector, but can't take the shot. Either way, he knows that something is amiss, and especially when you can see the Palace player, you know something has to do. There's an A split that's brewing.
Oh my god.
So okay, the MP9 round's one thing, but now you got Spirit really low.
Oh my god.
X Factor thing is nothing with it. Nothing with it, and I don't just mean no teammates with him, I mean nothing for the others to even work with.
Do they know Flames is here?
A sudden uptick in the likeliness of this round getting win.
Okay.
Flamesy drops a pistol, but Donk has gone ahead and found a second one.
They set him up. Pawn's in front of a queen right now. They just
Zoe's inside.
get information. Donk's the best player on the server right now.
Ropses took
Continues to
apps.
get scary. ZywOo in damage control. He'll be playing missiles. But it's a guessing game for the CT side. They have a full push B, however. Rocks, look at him.
They don't have a smoke, that's the only thing. They're gonna have to...
Can't catch Chopper, but will jump spot him on the attempt to get ever closer. It's all about Donk's AK. It has always been about Donk's AK. And it sits there, leering towards the jungle. Nobody else has been able to piece anything together because nobody else has a gun. And so now Donk has to finish off what he started. Single-handedly. From start to finish, Rops lurks behind. Does he find it on the timing? Donk is going forward. The offer will drop him. A sigh of relief for
Sideways.
because they all know that Donk
That was a moving up shot. That wasn't even,
Did a
he
great
was
job of trying to
standing
set
still.
him up. They used him on a fast play early. They weaponized
That
him
was
by
really
throwing
good.
all these players out in front for different peaks. It was an excellent attempt out of Spirit, but they can't do what Vitality did to them on a low buy. Vitality go back into the lead, and we reach the late stages of this game. Crunch time on this tack pause.
What an opening kill. You just know
Spirit
Mez's
was
stomach
close
sinks.
to winning that.
And good on ZywOo for just having, I think, the right amount of risk assessment in when he had to expose himself to the potential of a donk swing.
Yeah, he got involved. He got involved when he could have just
Yeah.
played back and not seen anything at all.
Nice.
Like,
Nice, Nico. Yeah, fucking bitch. Let's fucking go. Let's go, boys!
They feel it now. Back in the lead.
Oh,
Provisionally. That one round buffer could go up in smoke on a moment's notice.
yeah, they could. Another saving grace for Vitality
Donk had you on
is
the edge of your seat when none of
they've
his
all
teammates
got
had
a pretty
guns.
much good amount of money except the Flames.
Spirit
But even if
well
they
equipped
lose, but
in
then
the
save
20th.
like 2 guns, they'll have at least like 1 full buy, maybe 1 and a bit. That's a really good boost because you can see underneath. That's really good.
it's a little late. This guy even walks fast.
Timing is missed. ZywOo actually pushes forward.
See what a window smoke does. Look at the T attack right now. There's no ROPS on Cat peeking into connector this time around.
This is awkward for ZywOo, no?
Yeah, but it's his best spot.
Okay.
He's here on default.
Yeah,
He has great lines
he's
versus
just
ramp.
built differently.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
On the second kill, 90 damage for that.
Nice wall bang though. Zontix turns it upside down because ZywOo was about to do it all. Flamesy has helping hands. 4
2v4.
versus 2 here for Vitality in the final 30 seconds of this round. Just gotta push it over the edge. Flamesy, AK up in his face. Shiro no clutch this time. Excuse
Well
me for
played.
doubting ZywOo in a critical position as Vitality take 11th off of that.
Yeah. It's scary
ZywOo
for him
last
if,
year wasn't
no one
really
sees the
playing
account.
the
He's
AWP
gotten off as well.
as
But in
much
terms
as
of the
he
angles,
normally
the best spot
does.
to be in fight connector,
But
that's for sure.
this year
And as
he's
long as,
got back
Impact is
into
there
AWPing,
at the top
and
of connector on the other
it,
side of the smoke,
it
he can start to
shows
roam around a little
like
bit. So he frees up
how
the pressure
good
himself,
he
right?
is
releases
still
it
with the
now,
AWP.
then he starts to move around.
Like he's
And
shooting
Spirit
very
had a
well.
savior this game. It was Donk. We are getting that game from ZywOo too.
Oh,
Not
miss
now.
smoke.
Not at this point.
A missed window smoke. Vision goes to top mid. CT's looking around. It won't affect
Miss
the map a
window
ton.
smoke.
Not sure if they even bothered
Oh,
to.
that's
Molotov
something I would
boxes,
do.
just in case. This round to defend against 12, but it is one where Spirit are saving.
Yeah,
Half buy
12
is in.
is
Great spots to be in for a
Vitality
spot.
gonna
They
go
can
to
sense
match
it.
point, or is Spirit gonna go to 11?
Another well-timed flash by the look of it. Catching him off guard. Tech9's shredded. At
Nice.
least the first
Oh,
one was.
damn.
ZywOo again, just willingness to show face and assist. In the difficult endeavors of holding back this A-hit, bomb is planted. And you have offered Donk an M4 in this post plant.
Oh, they
The
both
number
have
1
guns.
and number 2 of this planet. And this time Donk stepped it up to play. Shiro tries to set him up, but it is low health bars for what's left here of Spirit, and ZywOo
Fine.
will simply not go down without a fight. He will finally die. Donk collects it, and from behind Tetris, he'll wait for repeats. Rops is the helping hand. And Vitality
That's
on
series
the
point
next.
for Vitality.
That's
That
why
was
they sit
close.
on 12.
All right, they get to 12. It's versus the half buy. Spirit, we're still hoping to keep this round.
After this game, I
as a
did say about
possibility,
like
but they saved for this moment.
playing some
They're
games,
going for the
but I
long con.
might
They're trying
not.
to take this into overtime. Looks like Spirit, we're about to bring this game back into control.
I might just call it a night
You
after
gotta
this
give a lot of
game,
credit to ZywOo because I think there are moments late into the
and then
game
play tomorrow.
over over the years where he'll put up decent numbers, but he's not playing the committed spots. But you see that round on default. You see this past round versus the Ecos. He's taking the peaks now. He's taking more risks.
Spirit could easily bring this to overtime.
Star-level talent.
It's not going to be easy round because even if they win this, Vitality can buy the next. So that would be 10, 11, and then they would have by that point enough for maybe a third buy. So it'd be pretty much full buys throughout.
Vitality have been damn sure to make sure nothing is comfortable.
Okay.
But maybe they overstep in this one. Offering up fights. Offering up a 5v3. Rocks though back turn.
Oh, Shiro.
Instant answer, and unlike all the rounds prior, ZywOo is not here to press his luck off of the ticket booth. Spirit welcome the aggression. Spirit secured double digits off of Vitality's choice to fight.
Only so much that he could do in this spot, especially you with just 3 teammates, right? He could at least peek off of one of their frags if they got one, but the 2 attempted trades both failed.
But they have so much money, it doesn't really matter. Oh, Major's going for
Last one, no impact.
Okay.
Magic's looking for a couple for the road. Money's not perfect. Vitality have continued to show this willingness to set up opening moves.
That's interesting. He hasn't really pressed forward.
Games are close. Besides one versus Eternal Fire that ended 13-7, every other game has gone 13-11 in favor of Vitality. This might be another.
This is that flash that goes through. 2 fights on both sides of bottom connector. 2 players for Team Spirit ready to receive. Both tagged up, but they win their fights. Oh, what could have been.
Golden opportunity for Hallie.
And the final time out of regulation, he is gifted a chance to speak to Team Spirit.
Saw the frustration after they got those 2 deaths to the MP9 pushes. There have been a couple of great moments for Vitality where they've jumped on that.
I know it's like a high five, but it does look like they're just clapping. What Apex does to Flames with like their high five thing is crazy. I don't know how Flames gets through the day. Especially when it goes like overtime and stuff like that. His hands must not as much as when he would sit next to Dexter. Dexter really pummeled him. Apparently, Flames asked for it. Like, asked for that kind of slap.
Spirit have a belief that they can push this out of regulation. He changes up his spot.
Hey, this answer from Vitality, man, they're looking for this. They know that they pushed Donk back.
Plenty of presence all around him. And yet nobody shows him skin.
They didn't get that fight they were looking for ZywOo. He's the one who was set up on Cat. This time, not in ticket.
Oh, Apex crosses over, catches the top mid play. But then Donk's right there to answer. Donk and ZywOo could be a duel that could boil down critically here in the 23rd. He could get caught climbing up window. Yes!
That's it. They couldn't find him.
ZywOo finds the better of the timing. And that means nobody ticket. So Zontix comes out of Palace thinking he's got a chance to make a run onto A, and he will find Flamesy.
But now he's spotted.
Clear above Rops. Mezzy off of the catwalk tries to hold this back. And that off of ZywOo on the prowl. Hunting in through jungle. Bomb planter.
He doesn't have it all.
Tries to tuck his head. Shiro down to 40 health. Not gonna be offering you any kind of clutch. Boils down to Magic's now over on the ramp, and he's allowed for them to cross over. It falls on his shoulders. A challenge for the world's best. In the final 2 rounds of regulation, they tap that bomb a 3rd time, and
they've got it. They've got it.
No! Oh, he stops it. Bomb ticking, but the trade frag's good, and it's ZywOo to seal the deal. 15
hoping it was going to.
Runs to grand finals, and the early season of 2025 has one name stamped across it. No bad, all good, all too easy.
Well
for
done,
Vitality.
Vitality. That was really
A trophy
close.
in Katowice, a crown in Stockholm, and now a shot at gold once more here in Lisbon. Their series streak stays alive now.
Yeah, I would say Vitality's winning it. Well, I just want to see. I've seen like other small streamers come off my thing. Now I've like started streaming myself. Where is
extremely comfortable in and outside of the game. I feel like the vibes were just very high, and you saw the sight of relief as well when you like go back and watch that winning moment when they.
Let's see. Yeah. Starting in 12 minutes, but I can't be asked to wait for that. I might watch it tomorrow. This is cool. He's the lowest rated. Brent. I wish I did not look at that. Yeah, so these are the 4 games I watch. Oh, they've changed 2 of their players already. So now there's only 2 on their actual lineup. Kismet. Very interesting. Yeah, I might end the stream there. Just because I'm feeling pretty tired. And I've got like work and stuff in the morning. Tomorrow, 2 views. So someone else is, unless it's just made about it was just twice. But I don't know why it would say. I don't know. Someone else joined at some point. Because it only says 1 at the moment. Current viewers. I don't know. Can I refresh that? Refresh page. I don't know. I don't know. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So tomorrow I might watch the grand finals of Lisbon. What is Mouse versus Vitality? It'll be Vitality winning it. I'm not a betting man, but I'm pretty sure that will be the result of that. And I'll play some Siege definitely tomorrow because I haven't played since Thursday. No, Wednesday. I didn't play Thursday. I did the video. If you haven't seen, I've done the first episode of going through the history of the Siege esports. So it's a very, I think it's a very good video. So I'll do those two things and then see where I go from there. See if I can get some other people on. I've got some friends that I might see. Other than that, it's been a nice stream. But I'll definitely stream tomorrow. I'll start the stream about, let's say I start stream from, let's say 7. Say 7. It might be earlier. It might be a little bit later. But I'll aim for starting at 7, finishing at like 11. So I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.